Welcome, everyone, to the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. I am your host, the complete, always ready, Matt Cardona, a.k.a. the $1,000 Broski, a.k.a. the Michael Jordan of wrestling figure collecting.
And I'm your host, the most professional wrestler, TNA star, proud, victorious member of the system, Scottie Pippen of wrestling figure collecting, Brian Myers.
Well, I'm also here, producer of the show, Smart Mark Sterling Esquire, the most famous professional wrestling lawyer. And this show is brought to you by our good friends, Ringside Collectibles. Use code MAJOR to save 10%. By the way, way more famous than whoever that lawyer was on TNA last night with Trick.
Yeah, who was that guy?
I didn't know about that. I would have given you a call. You could have just drove over.
Who was that guy?
Not a
BRG.
clue.
Brett Ryan Gosselin. He's from my area, actually.
Oh, really? Okay.
I'm way more famous than him.
BRG,
Anyway.
Big Rubber Guy?
Yeah,
Whoa. Well, there's a BRG?
there is.
Wow.
Follow us on Instagram, X, TikTok, and YouTube at Major W Pod. Subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcast. If you're watching on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. If you're listening, subscribe, follow. We want this podcast to spread just like Rikishi's butt cheeks. So leave a review, not just any review, a major review. Post a review on X with the hashtag major review. If we read it on air, you got a prize. This was a long review, Mark. So
This
hope
is
you're warmed
a long
up.
one.
Oh, no.
Chocolate glaze clips to win. Submitted my major review. Clips to win. Okay, so here we go.
Wow, like a LA Clippers fan? Wow.
Last night was special. In my 21-year journey as a wrestling fan, I've been to countless shows, met heroes, collected figures, and followed every story. But nothing hits quite like listening to the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. It always feels like coming home. I went from collecting figures in my childhood bedroom to listening every week as the guys talk about the same things I grew up loving. From Hasbro's to Mattel's, from Toys R Us runs to fig hunts. But last night hit different. For the first time, I listened to the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast back to my hometown, Merrick, New York, the same place where my love for wrestling began. As I was lying in my old bed, scanning through my figure shelves and listening to the latest episode, I started thinking about how far this fandom has come. I still remember staying up late to watch Raw, saving allowance money for figures, and taping pay-per-views on VHS. Now I'm listening to Matt and Brian, who lived that same life and made it their career. It's wild how full circle it all feels. Hearing stories from Matt, Brian, and the crew brings me right back to being that kid again, full of excitement, imagination, and belief that anything is possible. The podcast might just be about toys and wrestling, but to me, it's about nostalgia, passion, and friendship. It's about staying connected to what made me happy as a kid and realizing that joy still matters as an adult. So yeah, maybe it's a little sentimental, but I can confidently say that the kid version of me would be proud. Proud that I never lost that feeling. And maybe I'm a bit delusionally optimistic, but I don't just feel like I've got a little love for collecting left in me. The passion tank is fucking full.
Yeah.
I'm always listening.
I didn't know Broski had a burner account. Caught you, pal. What a nice...
He really wanted the sticker.
He's gonna get that. He's gonna get that Major Garage Beer sticker.
There you go.
I might send him 2 for that one.
Oh yeah, that's
The lime and the regular.
Beautifully written. Thank you.
I absolutely love that. The giveaway, courtesy of Ringside Collectibles. All you got to do is find the pin post on X, repost to be eligible. The prize last week was the prototype John Cena, ringside from the vault. The winner of that is Best One Donnie. You win.
My pal, full-time YouTuber, podcaster, wrestling fan, Nets fan. Nets fan, LA Rams fan. That's weird. He is from the area, one of the first Smart Mark Sterling fans of all time. First person to ever buy a shirt. I say that all the time. He's a great supporter. He's a good kid. And he's really chugging along on that YouTube page. So give him a try. It's figure related, collecting related. Give him a try.
Sweet.
Awesome. The giveaway this upcoming week is the Kane Inferno ringside defining moments. All right, guys, follow up. We had a busy effing week this week. Started Thursday morning, the Javits Center, New York Comic Con. I basically forced Brian to be there for 3 days straight.
Dude.
I said, we're not just doing a 2-hour signing on one day. This is our business, this is our company. We need to promote, we need to be salesmen. We did a little meeting and greeting as well, but we were there for 3 days.
Wait, you got to pay for autographs?
Bro, Mark, you'll love this.
Oh man.
Someone comes over.
I already know where this is going.
Someone comes over and was shocked that we were charging for autographs and photos, but they put like on our counter the print they just got signed by Willow. I said, well, did you pay to meet Willow? And he said, yeah. I said, well, then you got to pay to meet us.
I want to preface this by saying, unbelievable weekend. So many people to thank that helped out. Danny Blanco, Husfar, were running errands for us. Knick, Leo Spout, Knick, what he had to do to load in, load out, plan this whole thing, get it all situated. Myself for getting this giant photo op brought to the table, driven into the city.
Myself for thinking of doing it.
Oh wow, thank you, Matt. And it's very much a necessity to have our presence at something like this, and for brand awareness, and to kind of it's a different space. It's not wrestling related, right? It's New York Comic Con. It's everything. So 9 out of 10 times these people will turn the corner and go, "What? You guys make toys? What is this? What? These are like the ones from the 80s?" And like we're truly educating one customer at a time. That being said, some of the fucking things that were said to us and the conversations it's just, it becomes exhausting, like exhausting. And then, a lot of it you got to take with a grain of salt and just laugh about. Like at one point, me and Knick were standing there and some dude turns the corner and goes, he looks right at Knick and goes for a pound and goes, "What up, Zombie Sailor Toys?"
That probably pissed Knick off.
Oh, he did. And I fucking had a huge pop. But like, yeah, it's just, what an experience, though. I guess we take for granted all our tried and true wrestling fans that know us and know what we're trying to accomplish. We're like, these people their fandoms are all different, and we're trying to educate them. It's just, I'm explaining to every other person in a Spider-Man costume what's going on, and it's truly something.
Right. And a lot of our fans did show up to buy the exclusive figures. The extras will be available soon on collectmajor.com. But yeah, so we're there signing autographs and taking pictures as Matt and Brian, the wrestlers. But then we're also there as Matt and Brian, the business owners. Excuse me, sir, do you have any questions while they're just looking at the booth? And
I'm like, I'm not going to give myself up if I don't have to. Like, if I'm just going to just be guy that works at this counter telling you about my company, I'm not, if they don't ask.
So we were just truly on Knick workhorse. It was a hell of a weekend. I have to talk about the dinner. First of all, we shared a booth with Sergeant Slaughter, right? We went to dinner with Sarge and his agent Paul. I talked more to Sarge at that dinner than I did in the 20 years that I've known him.
Yeah, and
he's
the classiest, coolest freaking guy in the world, man. We shared this incredible meal together, and he told awesome stories the whole time, and just it was just really an honor to spend time with him, like true real time with him, not
absolutely
hello, goodbye, handshake time. You know what I mean?
And so many of our colleagues in the business. First of all, the amount of wrestlers who were at New York Comic Con signing over the 4 days was, I think, more than ever. It shows how hot wrestling is right now. Mm-hmm. And so many of them came over to say hello, took a picture in the booth. A lot of them had big rubber guys or a figure from us. And so many people were just blown away. Like Hurricane Helms was just so blown away, said he was proud of us. I was like, this is wild.
Knick said one of the highlights of the weekend for him was Hurricane marking out for our Spider-Man comic.
Yeah.
Going like, what? What the fuck? How did you? They couldn't believe it. So
that's cool.
It was cool, man. It was quite the experience. Again, I can't thank the people that worked for us enough. Paul Hauser was cool as hell too. He came over and was really complimentary and cool about everything.
Paul Walter Hauser, by the way, I don't even know if I mentioned, he was a great guy when he was around, Ring of Honor recently. Very respectful. I don't know. We talked about this. He's one of the boys,
bro. Dude. He was there, and he has this huge line, and it was with Processing Tees and right by the bathroom. So like, I have to go to the bathroom. And I just happen to have to like walk past it. So I like perk up. I'm like, oh, here we go. I'm about to get mobbed here by all these wrestling fans. Not one person looks my way, and I'm kind of like eyeballing these people online. No wrestling shirts, nothing. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I come back and Connect's like, he was just in Fantastic Four, and they all have that pop, and they want him to sign it. I'm like, oh, okay. I was like, what's going on here? But yeah, super cool. And like you said, like he could, I don't want to say he could care less, but man, he was more interested in indie wrestling and the shit we talked about, briefly than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, just such a great experience, something that we have to do every single time, as well as Toy Fair, as well as San Diego Comic-Con. And, Danny Blanco was taking some great photos, like with fan photos. Anytime a wrestler came by, just figure photography stuff. It was just a great experience. And there's that bitch Shotzi, that green-haired bitch.
Yeah,
but
it was epic, and a whole new appreciation for people that do this on a regular basis, man. Because like, I was trying to explain to people, I was more disheveled from standing and talking and being on for 3 days straight than any wrestling loop or match that I can recall. Cooked. And then Bros guy had to drive almost 5 hours to Massachusetts after. So,
well, before that, the night before, I had to go to House of Glory. In Queens.
Hold on. Yes. Matt, we can't skim past this. First of all, real quick, we're going to skip ahead. And here's my question from Q&A. Matt Nason says, why didn't Matt make out with his hot wife when he saw her at Comic-Con?
That was my question.
Well, someone's got to pick a new question.
This is Broski, why was Chelsea at Comic-Con?
First of all, that is not the only Chelsea cosplayer at Comic-Con, which is really cool. But Chris Wayne had 3 incredible costumes.
Bro, he did 4. He was like one of the Usos. I think he was
4.
Jey
So
Uso,
I saw Shawn Michaels.
On Sunday, he was Jey Uso, I believe. I
saw Shawn Michaels. I saw Jeff Hardy. And then he comes as Chelsea Green from the night she won the United States title. It was unbelievable. Rocked my world. I had a FaceTime with Chelsea on the spot. He nailed it. He absolutely nailed it.
All on the vlog, by the way.
Unbelievable.
So, great. Man, he might be like the best cosplayer going wrestling.
If you've never been to Comic-Con, just the people watching of the costumes and shit is surreal. And I was telling the guys, like obviously it's not my thing, but people absolutely use this as like a way to just, like, I just want to fucking dress like this person, and this is my excuse to do it. Like,
that's what it's all about.
1,000,000%. Yeah, I kind of got that for the first time. Like, okay, because like, even if it's like to the inconvenience of like, where the fuck are you even going to put your wallet? You know what I mean? Like, it's wild. But yeah, I've been going to Comic-Con for over 10 years as a fan. Then I've been fortunate to go, as a talent some years. But then this year, I guess a talent technically, but our own booth. And it was really, really cool. Just, to be there with Sarge, to have an exclusive print with Sarge and Slaughter. We were supposed to have an exclusive figure, but it's still on the boat. So it's a WrestleCade exclusive.
It's a WrestleCade exclusive.
Yeah.
But great time. We showed off the MLB stuff, so many prototypes.
Real amount of attention and questions and compliments about the MLB mascot. So
yeah,
pretty exciting.
And also, a lot of the AEW stuff and the upcoming Big Rubber Guy things I've held in my hand for the very first time. And oh my God, our Big Rubber Guys are getting better and better, but I think people are going to be blown away when they start getting Demolition and the figures from the new factory.
Right.
Because it's just next level stuff. So, and speaking of Big Rubber Guys, on Friday, I went to House of Glory in Queens to wrestle Killer Cross. We didn't have a street fight, but we did fight all over the arena using any weapon I could find because I'm always ready. And there was a big rubber guy, believe it or not, a Jeff Hardy, because the Hardy Boys were there, a signed Jeff Hardy. Now, granted, I did not know it was a signed Jeff Hardy when I grabbed it. Do we have...
I didn't ask you full clarity on this, so...
Do we have the clip?
Is that AI? How are you so high?
Missile dropkick, bro.
He's coming around the top.
Second.
I can't believe this fucking asshole broke my finger. Spent the fucking money for my birthday for this fucking asshole just to break it. Look at this shit. Completely destroyed. Happy fucking birthday to me.
First, we're going to send her a new one.
I can't send her a new Jeff Hardy. I'll send her a Matt Cardona. I do feel bad. I did get their address. I do feel bad. But you have a ring used item now.
True.
Maybe she could put that on eBay and say the infamous House of Glory big rubber guy Jeff Hardy figure.
The value just spiked. Yeah. First of all, it's not like I stole it from her. It was just on a random table. You should have put it in your car or held on to it or something.
Or got the free tote bag from Comic-Con.
Something. Yeah, but then
So
like
two
Brian
things,
said,
Broski.
what's that?
Number one, now that Wally the Green Monster, the Red Sox mascot, is officially in wrestling canon, coming out at the pay-per-view last night, I think that means he's on the short list for the next mascot big rubber guys.
I don't even know who that is, so I can't tell.
Come on! He was on the Pape last
Oh
night.
my God.
I don't know, but speaking of
Broski was halfway to Kowloon's by the time that happened.
I probably was. Brian and I had to drive 4 hours to Boston. Lowell, Mass. Lowell, Mass, to be specific, for TNA Bound for Glory, breaking an attendance record. I was in the Call Your Shot gauntlet. I want to thank the people for one hell of a pop ski for me. I got my Ghostbuster 2-esque inspired gear.
Great gear. Scott Hall and Ghostbusters in the same gear.
I guess it's kind of Scott Hall, but it's not really meant to be. But I see where people think that.
What? It's exactly what his drip was.
It's supposed to be the slime dripping.
I know.
It's not quite supposed to be Scott Hall. Anyway, I was about to win this fucking Call Your Shot gauntlet until Steph DeLander, that ungrateful bitch, tripped me. And then Mance Warner, who I already eliminated, screwed me and eliminated me. Someone who wasn't even in the match eliminated me.
Wow, you made her.
Man.
Exactly.
And now she's doing that to you?
Absolute bullshit.
I'm kicking her out of the major pod shelf.
All these chicks you helped out just turned their backs on you, huh?
Brian had a better night than me, though. Right, Brian?
Yeah, an incredible night for the company, for TNA, for the system. Obviously, like Eddie, Lish, Dango. I mean, they're New England tried and true people, and to break the attendance record in New England in front of their friends and family. It was a very special night for all of us. I was happy for them. I was happy to be their partners. We had a freaking hell of a match, hardcore war with Order 4. Hats off to them too. I mean, Lish, the MVP, go out of your way to see this thing. It was freaking wild. The crowd was incredible all night long for TNA wrestling, man. It just made it such a special event. So
Moose not wearing Celtics gear, huh?
Moose he's something. He's just you can lead a moose to water, you can't make him drink, is the kind of thing I'll say. But it matches enough, I'll say. But yeah, some people thought this was Celtics gear. It's Jets gear. It just happens to match Celtics gear.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I'm colorblind, but your green looks very different from their green.
On television, it all looked good, actually. In real life, it's all different greens because we have all different gear makers, but still look really cool.
And then, of course, there was the Hardys versus Team 3D. I had to watch it from the crowd because I saw the first one, obviously, from the crowd, Rumble 2000, had to see the last one. Pretty just wild that these guys were still going after all these years.
Yeah, man.
What a moment, taking off those Dudley boots, those 3D boots. Very special night. And then, of course, Mike Santana dethroning Trick, winning the Strizap. And to celebrate Mike Santana becoming the TNA World Champion, we did a surprise drop on CollectMajor.com. The Mike Santana Big Rubber Guy. The pre-order is the order. But, guys, there are only 500 being made. So this is limited edition.
In the gear that he wore last night when he won the TNA World Heavyweight Championship. Super proud of Mike, man. He's just somebody I kind of believed in for a long time, if that makes any sense. I've known him for a while now, and I've always just kind of believed that he was going to be successful. I could just tell he wanted it. Very deserving. Super cool to see it all come to fruition.
Yeah, he created his own destiny, fate. He left AEW, wanted to leave, bet on himself, and it paid off. So congrats, Mike.
World champion.
Yeah.
Pretty great.
That moment with him and his daughter last night was pretty damn special. I think it's something that's gonna live on in wrestling for sure.
Absolutely. And then, guys, this Tuesday on NXT, I had I don't want to say my NXT debut because I wrestled on NXT before, but I took on Josh Briggs.
They didn't air a Hype Bros package before to educate the fans that
I certainly hope they didn't. I was getting ready in Gorilla, but man, it was honestly pretty wild to hear that always ready music. Like obviously it's my music,
in
but
a WWE setting.
it's been in a WWE setting, TNA setting, AEW setting, Ring of Honor, GCW, Indies, and I snuck in a still photo. I snuck in there just in case they could make a Mattel figure.
Oh yeah,
because they made a Topps card, so you never know. So I snuck in there. But it was great to hear the reception from the NXT universe, I guess, and check out the match if you didn't see it. So listen, I don't know what else is next, but I told Sean I'm always ready if they need me. So we'll see what happens.
So Broski, I saw you cutting a promo. You have an NWA match coming up soon, right?
If you're listening Friday, tonight.
Okay. So are you the only wrestler to have a WWE match, a TNA match, an AEW match, a Ring of Honor match, and a NWA match in the same calendar year?
It's got to be. It's not a calendar year, but it's a 12-month period.
That's what I mean. Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah, right. Okay,
Right.
yes. In a 12-month period.
Yeah, so that always ready music has played in NWA. If you want to count GCW, right? All indies, whatever. Ring of Honor, AEW, TNA, NXT. I mean, it's pretty damn impressive.
wow.
Yeah. You just need Raw and SmackDown.
Well, I don't know if that's going to happen by the end of the year, but you never know.
Yeah.
You never know.
Yeah.
There's still time. It was sometime in December, so there's still time. You never know.
Right. The AEW match was in December, so you have until December.
Yeah, the AEW Ring of Honor was in December, so
Yeah.
there's still time.
All
You're
right.
gonna have to start doing some Saudi indies, so like when you're in the Rumble, they pop for you. You know who you are.
Bro, at the last
Sean,
Saudi show,
I'm here. I'm here. I can just drive down.
they were chanting for me at the last Saudi show during the Triple H press
That
conference.
was Saudi.
That was Saudi.
Oh wow, all right.
So you never know, guys. But we'll see what happens. But yeah, it's been a wild year. So
Cool.
very, very exciting. Anything else for follow up? Can we get to the news?
Let's do it.
Let's go to the news. Brought to you by Garage Beer.
Major Wrestling Figure Podcast has a new tag team partner, Garage Beer.
Scratch that figure itch and scratch that beer itch with Garage Beer.
Every tag team needs a name.
And here it is, Major Garage Beer.
Garage Beer is light, refreshing, and made with the highest quality ingredients.
You can choose between the light beer or my favorite, the lime beer.
And with only 95 calories, it's the smart beer to drink.
I'm Brian Myers, the most professional drinker.
I'm Smart Mark Sterling, and I love beer-flavored beer.
And I'm always ready, Matt Cardona. And the Major Garage is always open.
Last time we partnered with Garage Beer, things got a little out of hand. But this time, we're doing things more professionally. More class,
Guys, why can't we enjoy both?
more polished.
Good idea!
It's a crisp, refreshing partnership. Built on integrity and teamwork. And focus.
All right, Major Garage Beer. Mark, I love that Garage Beer commercial just in the middle of that brand new Galoob video on YouTube. You're watching a bunch of Galoob trivia facts, and then there's Smart Mark Sterling by the pool.
Yeah. I had to stretch that video out a little bit. It was a little shorter than we thought, so
Yeah.
put in a little ad ski in there. But you know what? Great partnership it's been with Garage Beer. Going
Just
on almost
re-upped.
a year
Just
now.
re-upped.
Just re-upped. Working with them is a breeze. It's great. We have the same ideas about brands, right? So happy partnership. And then I just knew that this video would get a lot of views. Let's just throw in an ad, right?
Yeah.
They teased a figure on their social media. You guys know anything about that?
Yeah, what was that? It kind of looked like a major star. Not quite sure.
Okay.
All right, but every
To be
single week,
continued.
guys, use the hashtag Major Garage Beer. If we choose your picture or video, you will get a prize.
Well, the winner here, guys, is Mark. I gather speed, podcasting with a Major Garage Beer and a bunch of friends behind me. Is that Zach Ryder up there? He's drinking a beer. He's podcasting.
Love it.
Love it.
All right. A lot of news, guys. Speaking of Sergeant Slaughter, our new buddy, our new BFF, the Nerd Closet and Golden Era of Wrestling showed up Matt Maniacs Wave 3, Sergeant Slaughter and Hacksaw Jim Duggan.
I thought this was sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, this is like that LJN look, that Series 1 LJN unreleased look. Babyface Sarge and Hacksaw. So it doesn't quite match time period wise, but toyetic wise it matches.
Yeah, I think it's fun, like the concept, right?
Fun concept. I dig it. I love what this company is doing. We're honored to be a part of it. I cannot wait to get the major players in stock, and I feel like I got to add these as well.
Oh, look at you.
Very, very cool things coming from the Nerd Closet. Title Run Toys showed off updated stuff. We'll get to that in a second, but showed off Nikita Koloff just dropping Nikita.
Whoa, I didn't see this.
I think TRT, we might need to say, hey, what's Nikita's number?
We've definitely been at like conventions with him and just never got to him to talk business, but I would love to, yeah.
Yeah, the fans have been asking for Nikita figures for a while. I think his only figure is a Jax Classic Superstar.
I believe so, right?
So this looks cool. Nice expression. I dig it. And then, of course, we talked about before, the Beverly Brothers. They showed up some updated photos of the
I saw
Beverlys.
this. I was like, whoa, pretty cool.
They look pretty good.
Definitely.
We got to see who gets the market first. Will it be them or Epic? But I believe Beverly's up for pre-order. So pre-order from Title Run Toys, Bo and Blake, the Beverly Brothers. Hastel. We'll talk. Fuck. I can't believe we plug this guy. We'll talk about him in weekly purchases. But we went to his. Oh my God.
What a shot.
Come on, dude. What the
shot.
fuck is this? If you're listening, it's fucking Mitch getting out of a fucking Uber XL. You know, Ric Flair gets out of a limo. He gets out of an Uber XL. Showing off a lot of new products. The Godwins and Hillbilly Jim 3-pack. They also showed off Dean Douglas. Also Tito and Rick Martel Strike Force. Two different versions. Jackets and the T-shirts. Of course, the Hustle Man. Yes, it says that on the packaging. And Jake the Snake Roberts, the 96 edition. D doesn't have it here, but he also had there the Godwins with Uncle Cletus at New York Comic Con.
Right.
Godfather was there. Jake the Snake. We got the picture of that Jake the Snake, that 96 Jake. Oh, yeah. It looks good.
It's cool.
I mean, this is certainly one that could have been in your Hasbro's. Like, because maybe not. Maybe if you're still playing with your Hasbro's during your Jax days. More of a Jax.
I have I decided I'm going to collect Mitch stuff officially, and I have my rules. But
okay, let's hear your rules.
We'll talk about it later in the show, I think.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah. But I will say, we'll talk. I don't want to plug Mitch too much because we're going to put him over in weekly purchases. But he did have a lot of prototypes on display. He showed us his Regium Raven, which looked pretty good.
Yeah, it looked fun. I mean, the potential's there, that's for sure.
He's just banging out this product. Enough put him over. We'll put him over and bury him later. Zombie Sailor, Black Friday, he says Road Warriors are coming. Now, in stock?
I would guess, yeah.
I fucking hope so. Those look like in-stock photos.
I'll talk about weekly purchases. I got the Macho, and I ordered it, and it shipped the next day, shipping notifications.
Bro, I forgot to order it. I asked Zombie, and he's like, they're legit gone. You got to wait until the next batch.
He gave you one, though.
He did, but I've been keeping that one in the box.
Oh.
Yeah, so I'm gonna wait for the next batch.
Oh, wow.
I do want to hear what you say on the pod. This kind of came out of nowhere, was the talk, in my opinion, of the wrestling figure world. The Pro Wrestling Tees, Wrestling Heroes, G.I. Joe style.
A lot of people came up to us at Comic-Con and wanted to talk about this.
Yes, the Macho Man, Ric Flair, Jake the Snake, and Danhausen. And you already know I started politicking to be in Series 2.
Obviously very fun. Obviously I'm assuming these are prototypes.
No, I don't think so.
No, that paint app on that head is a little
Okay,
suspect.
then maybe they are prototypes then.
Right.
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
They
Very
could be
fun, though.
maybe they
I
are
mean,
prototypes.
sky's the limit, right? And I've been we might have said on the show before, I've been wanting wrestling figures like this my whole life because I used to take my brother's G.I. Joes and wrestle them because they could move. You know, back in the day, like compared to a Hasbro and LJN, a G.I. Joe figure was so articulated, like, and you could like do any kind of wrestling move, you know, your heart desires.
Right.
So, exciting. I think the heads are a little too big, but the potential's there, and I think very collectible. Also, I mean, and then he did have these on display, so I saw them. The card back is like teeny, so these aren't like massive.
Yeah, they're the size of like a G.I. Joe.
No,
You think
it's
smaller?
I think it's a little smaller, in my opinion. I could be wrong.
Yeah, I think you're wrong.
Yeah.
I think you are. But listen, I think they're cool. I'm all for different form factors.
Like I said, dream product for me,
Yeah.
at least in my adolescence.
And did you guys see that? Then KWK announced that they're also doing similar figures, but
Yeah.
they're doing like Bruiser Brody, Berserker. I want to say they're doing Jake the Snake too. Is that who they said?
I didn't
Nobody
see
knows?
this. I have not even a clue about this.
Yeah, I'm not
I saw
quite
it.
sure.
I mean, obviously they were probably sitting on that announcement, but since another company sort of broke the news, they had to do it, right?
Right.
Right.
Because they weren't really ready for an announcement per se.
Right.
Yeah, and maybe it wasn't Jake the Snake. I could have swore it was Bruiser Brody, Berserker. I forget who the other one was, but we'll see.
Yeah. I love these. I think it's really cool. I don't know if I'm going to collect them. I don't have a single G.I. Joe.
Yeah, I won't be collecting them, but I do think they're really, really cool. I'll get them for research purposes. Of course, if they make me, I'll get them.
I might get a couple. I might try to. I've been kicking the tires on getting a Sergeant Slaughter on card,
Right.
which then would probably open the floodgates a little bit to maybe get a Duke, and then maybe I could
Isn't
get
there
a couple of these.
Piper too, right?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
Right, Broski? Isn't there a Piper?
There's a Piper.
Yeah.
There's a Piper. Boss Fight Studio showed off the Legends Lucha Libre Wave 4. D, maybe you could pop in here and explain to me what the fuck these are. Like, how outdated and old are these?
Roosh.
I mean, these guys have been signed to other companies for years.
He is back. Not wearing the goggles this week.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
wow.
Hello?
Yeah, so this is Wave 4 of the Legends of Lucha Libre, the brand made by Mass Republic, Kevin Kleinrock, and Raymond over on the West Coast, and Boss Fight located on the East Coast out of Massachusetts. So this is Wave 4. Last wave was the Taya Valkyrie, the Vampiro, the Laredo Kid, and Teneblis Jr.
Yep.
So this one is 3 characters for this wave, and these are all the siblings of the Munez, I believe, family, the Munez dynasty. And so, I mean, I guess technically these outfits are probably like maybe 3 years old, I guess, in terms of timeline wise. Maybe the Drolistico is maybe the most recent, because I don't think the Los Ingobernables is a thing anymore. I don't think, now that he's officially with AEW for the past year and a half or so now. That is Roosh, and I think is Drolistico also in AEW, I think.
Yeah, he is, right? Mark?
Yeah.
And then obviously Dragon Lee is a WWE superstar, teaming with AJ Styles on Raw now.
Who has an Elite that came out a while ago now.
Yes, but this is more a little bit highly articulated than that. This one has quite a bit. I mean, it's got the butterfly shoulders. It's got the double ball neck. All these guys have a significant amount of articulation, pretty much comparable to an Ultimate Edition figure.
No, I love Boss Fight stuff.
No, they do incredible stuff. There's no denying that. But are these? Did they ever fix the scale? I don't know if they did. Did they?
These are Wave 3 was I think the first products that they had.
Yeah, I think so.
That were in scale. I think maybe that one last Fanaticos wave, or because the MLW ones, those ones were technically still 6.5. So these ones are 6 3/4 inch scale. So they should pair up nicely to your Mattel WWE Elite collection or Main Event Series collection, as well as your AEW collection by Jazzwares. unrivaled and unmatched. So yeah, Roosh is going to have alternate heads. I think we saw images of these maybe like in the spring or so or earlier this year. They were the renders, and these I think are still available for pre-order on Boss Fight Shop. So I think they're either 35 or 40 each. So that's fair, especially with the quantities that they're making. Obviously, these aren't being placed in a Walmart and Target, so not going to have that same level of quantities that a Jazzwares product and a Mattel product are. And then here's Jurlistico. He's got removable PVC entrance gear. They're going to have character-specific hands, and he's got his little PVC secondaries for his gauntlets. It even has the painted laces, a bunch of different detail going on with him. White and gold trim for him, black and white for Roosh, and blue and gold for Dragon Lee. He's got some silver in there, so a lot of different metallics. I don't think any of these guys got any ink. I think Laredo Kid had some ink in the last wave, and Ty Valkyrie. I think all the characters but Tenai Blush Jr. had all tattoos, but none of these guys, I guess, have any ink unless it's all concealed underneath their wrestling gear, potentially got some leg tats or something. But yeah, these were all shown off at the booth, and Adventures in Collecting, they posted these photos on their feed, as well as some of those figures of the wrestling heroes. So some close-up shots.
Nice.
They look good. Also looking good, we have some more Walmart Canada plushes. Rhea Ripley.
Whoa.
And the game, Triple H.
These things are unique.
They're unique. They're certainly unique.
Yeah, I think some stuff was lost in translation. I think Extra Cooler, Nick Kamiya, he designed these as well as the previous plushes, but I think some stuff got a little lost in translation. Like the skin tones don't look that great, and obviously like the Triple H, he's like a hybrid. Like it looks like he's got two double taped hands, so like he's like a hybrid of like 2016 Triple H, and he's also got like the undersleeves as well. We also pointed out last week with the Austin and the Rock, some weird, I guess, amalgamation of reference photos. So
Yeah.
Okay.
Big Shots, the company who really does it well, showed off Braun Breaker, Tiffany Stratton. I feel like every day there's someone new, and that's what I love about these Big Shots is that they're able to almost do like a print-on-demand style.
Right.
So really, really cool. And the sky's the limit who they can make. So I'm sure by the time this drops Friday, they'll have even more shown.
Looks great.
Especially now with Braun just turning on Seth. Might be a big seller.
Bro, is this sad? I saw that clip today, probably when I was in the bathroom or whatever, but I digress. And I'm like, is this AI? Did this really happen? Like, I don't. Is it sad that I have to like ponder that now?
Well, it's kind of like how that clip going around of Ben Bishop defeating me. It's AI.
Right. But man, it literally was like, I wasn't sure. I was like, did just some fan make this, or did this really happen on Raw? Sad.
Bleacher Creatures, Liv Morgan.
There's also Tiffany Stratton as well.
There's Tiffany Stratton, and then a Bleacher Creature, Liv Morgan. I'm a big plush fan, so the fact that we have three different companies making some plush, it's pretty sweet.
Living dirty. I don't know if that was the best shirt for a kid's plush, but
So
we got a lot of Mattel product.
yeah, Bleacher Creatures hasn't made a Dom yet, so if you have that Big Shots Dom, you can pair it with this Liv for the moment. If you're a plush guy,
I'm a plush guy, but I'm not mixing. I don't mix companies, pal. We don't mix companies here. Not in my household.
we know.
Just real life mixing companies like me and Chelsea. All right, we got Mattel, Knuckle Crunchers Wave 9, Damian Priest, Jimmy Uso, Roman Reigns, and Jey Uso.
So Damian Priest and Jimmy Uso, they are carry forwards from previous waves. So this is a 2026 wave. So these are characters that appeared in 2025. So I think that's going to be a theme, and it's still been a theme going forward. But the Jey Uso and Jimmy Uso are brand new recreations of them in different outfits, 2024 versions of them. So the Jimmy Uso was also Royal Rumble. So this Roman Reigns, he now comes with the Ulafal accessory, brand new portrait with longer hair.
There you go.
And he also has updated gauntlets to, I guess it's supposed to depict, I think, Bad Blood 2024. And I think this is a new breakaway chair accessory as well, molded in a nice metallic blue. So
that was a stiff chair shot to break that way.
I guess the deco for that tat is impressive for
the previous
knuckle cruncher.
Yeah, the previous one that was released, it had his hair tied up. It was that Wave 1 portrait, but it did have the tat, and it even has the back tat. But this one includes the Ulufala and the brand new long hair portrait. And Jey Uso, he's now in his pink gear that he wore in around fall, September of 2024, and he comes with the Yeet sunglasses and a breakaway ladder.
I love that. There's also
Do you think that in 30 years there's going to be some dudes doing a complete history of Knuckle Cruncher video?
No,
and
I don't
hope
think so.
I wish that success on the line.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be fantastic. I just don't think so. Knuckle Crunchers 3-pack, Drew McIntyre, CM Punk, Seth Rollins.
This is exclusive to Walmart, I believe, similar to the previous one with the Cody, The Rock, and John Cena that was based off of WrestleMania 40. So this one is loosely based off of WrestleMania 40 as well. CM Punk is in like his Raw Netflix gear, so that was a few months later after he came back from injury. So the Drew and the Seth are more in that timeline of March and April of 2024, whereas CM Punk is January of 2025. But new green ladder, and it also comes with the step launcher that was, I think, included with the WrestleMania ring. New table, I think that's a brand new mold color for that in a different shade of brown. Breakaway guardrail as well. So this is Seth is based off his WrestleMania look from WrestleMania 40, and Drew is based off of like pre-WrestleMania 40 in his lead up to WrestleMania 40, and it includes the World Heavyweight Championship accessory that was recently included with, I think, the previous wave. So I guess Wave 8. That's Seth Rollins.
All right, up next, main event, Greatest Hits 2026 Wave 2, Jey Uso, The Rock, Final Boss, Rey Mysterio, Gunther. Are these straight up re-releases? Because if they are, we're not wasting time.
These are all carry forwards from 2025 , so now
all
going
right,
to 2026.
very cool.
I do
Nice
like
way
I like the packaging, but let's.
Packaging is nice. We're not wasting more time on these basic re-releases.
Okay, boom, boom, boom.
This is
Nice
cool.
looking Ray, though.
No, nice, cool.
Yeah, that's
the packaging is really taking a.
Joe Shoe's favorite wrestler right there?
Joe Shoes loves Gunther.
Money in the Bank collector
the Ray
case.
is based off of WrestleMania 40, in case you were wondering, Mark. And it has a nice dry brush on there.
Has this ever been released, this collector case?
It may have been released several years back, maybe as an Amazon exclusive. I love
this. This is a cool idea.
So I randomly saw this and I was like, this is cool.
I love this.
This would have been a must-have for me as a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
And it has all main event series figures featured there, and it also can.
Bro, you going to grandma's house? For
you bring that Money in the Bank.
You're packing a little something there.
I love that.
Yeah, I'll be over here on the floor having a match.
I'm a sucker for a collector case. I want a major bendy, major star, big rubber guy, some sort of case. You know, maybe we do a case that could fit all of them. I'm a big sucker for cases.
So it can hold 8 figures in total, it looks like, and some about like 5 or 6 championships, and as well. If you put the championships on the figures, you can even hold more accessories. Even has a sculpted lock combination on there, so nice attention to detail in a solid mullet color. So
I definitely like that, guys. This is big. Let's talk about this. The Walmart WrestleMania 13, Bret Hart, Shamrock, Austin. We got some studio images, some mint on card images, some loose images. Finally, we're getting this. Man, I feel like there's some inaccuracies with some things, though.
Oh, let's hear it. Well, Shamrock shorts are not short enough.
First of all, this is a dream figure for me, believe it or not, and I'm not joking. The referee Shamrock is a dream figure for me.
Do I really need referee Shamrock?
Yes, bro. Yes, you do. Are you crazy?
No.
Bro, this is a fronter in any collection.
Fronter, referee Shamrock is a fronter.
Well, I think the whole 3-pack is
for what this match does for wrestling and what this match did for my fandom.
That figure photography that we're looking at right now.
Okay, here's a couple concerns. Correct me if I'm wrong. This pack does not have Austin with those hands included.
Oh,
they're coming from the Bret.
What the fuck? You can't just mix and match shit.
Was it the same skin tone?
Yeah, it's in the same skin tone.
Bro, give me a break.
It's the same tone. Yeah,
so what's the difference? It's in the same package.
What's the difference? Because it's not his hands.
Got open hands too. What are you talking about?
Interesting situation.
It's not his hands.
Who said?
Shamrock has
What do you mean who said?
I bet all 3 are the same skin tone.
It clearly shows there's the Bret with all the accessories, the Austin with all the accessories, the Shamrock with all the accessories.
It's right next to Austin.
No, it's on Bret stuff.
But if you're gonna keep the ringside one with the blood, what you'd even need this Austin anyway?
Well, that ringside with the blood doesn't have that hands either.
Right.
Here are my discrepancies. The glasses, they still don't. I will say the heads look better. The glasses are still totally fucking wrong.
We know
that's a great
that
Bret head.
That looks like one of the best Brets in a long.
I agree. I like the heads,
especially the yelling.
What the fuck are those glasses?
Those glasses are great.
What are you talking about, Mark? They're the wrong
look like
fucking
Bret Hart
color.
glasses.
They're the wrong.
Not from WrestleMania 13. They're not.
Those are the wrong color.
Here's my other discrepancy, and D would know this. Should his jacket say Heart Foundation on the back?
It does.
Right, but should it?
You're saying, not yet.
Definitely. Not.
Yeah, I don't think that's.
Well, they haven't formed the Heart
They
Foundation.
haven't formed. They haven't fucking formed yet.
Yeah.
Ooh. However, jacket irrelevant if you're going to put them in the match pose.
I also
Okay,
agree,
fair.
man.
But if you're gonna do entrance, Brett, he's the wrong fucking glasses, the wrong fucking jacket.
I think I'm gonna have. I'll keep Shamrock. Not keeping this Austin. I'll keep Brett. Jacket won't be on, and I'm gonna try to do the sharpshooter and the bloody Austin with the ringside when it comes.
I'm agreeing with you, Brian. But like this just fucking irks me because then I got to put the wrong hands on a man.
Well,
I don't do fix-ups.
I just checked the Brett the skull design. So I think it's the same jacket like that he had at that time, but he had not yet added the Heart Foundation text to the jacket. So that skull design is technically accurate, but the text was added later.
That's still kind of annoying, though. But.
Yeah.
Yes. But hey, listen.
The ringside Austin is just Austin, bloody.
Yes, but does not have the push-up hands.
I think this one has a different build. I think the other one has smaller arms, the same arms that are used for the Brett. The smaller legs. This one has updated legs as well, and this one has
that body, that does look like new tooling. It looks nice.
This one has, I think, a updated soft goods entrance vest, and I think the like frowning portrait, grimacing portrait. That one I think is brand new, and brand new portraits for Brett, and 2 new portraits for Shamrock as well.
And guys, I know I'm fucking nitpicking. But if you're listening to the Major Wrestling podcast,
Well,
you
what we
appreciate a
do.
good nitpick.
Yeah.
Look at that.
But
packaging
overall,
right there.
Yes, bro. That I love this in the WrestleMania 13 heat style packaging. This
Looks
is
so
something,
classic. It reminds me of Jack's pit.
Yeah, it's
I agree.
packs
This
of
is
man.
this is something that I'd also would like to get signed and then maybe not even display them loose. That's how great this looks mid on
Right.
card.
Right.
Oh, bro, for the first
wait,
time.
first of all, why?
Wait
Wait a minute. Hold
Go
on.
back. Go back for a sec. Brett's glasses look pink there, not silver.
I think it's, but they shouldn't be pink either way.
I thought they were supposed to be pink. You would
No,
think
they're
the
they're
pink and
supposed to
black
be-
ones?
The pink, they should be the pink
You
and black
had those by then already? Okay.
that Bill refuses to acknowledge exists.
Okay. And what,
But
you're mad that Austin has Brett in the hold here?
Yes,
Well, they can't show the bloody shit on the, so.
I get it. I get it.
But there is some drops there. There's some drops there under the wording that Robert wrote. But I will say this. I think for the first time ever, I'm immediately buying 2 of these because I am keeping one in the package.
I would like to get this signed, but Shamrock doesn't really do the round. Neither does Austin, to be honest.
Hold on a sec. Rocking with Dan with the comment here. It won't be completed. Brett won't sign anything with Austin on it. Why would he? It's not Goldberg. Are you mixing up bald guys?
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I did
That's
not
a
know
thing?
that.
I've never heard that.
I know that Brett did pull off the big event, right? Because Goldberg's there.
No way, really?
Yeah, is it the big event or something?
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
Rockin' with Dan, can you?
Rockman, Dan, you can't be coming in here with fake news unless you got.
You know what
some-
else I don't like either? Why have we, like with revisionist history, made the Hitman 2 words?
Well, that's how the licensor wants it to be because I think there's a trademark. Either Brett owns it or somebody else owns Hitman as one word.
Okay.
That is, now that you mentioned, that's annoying a little bit.
C. Rat says he added Austin to his won't sign list.
What does
What?
that even mean?
They did it. They did podcasts together. They've talked. They must have had a falling out.
I need a won't sign list.
Killer Cross. Broski will not sign anything with Killer Cross, Mojo.
But anyway, guys, listen. I know we're nitpicking, but I am very, very excited
Ben
for this.
Bishop.
By the way, saw
overall.
Mojo this week. Great guy.
Get the fuck out of here.
Why did you see Mojo?
I saw him in Florida.
Oh my god.
Wait a minute. He went to the show.
Brett did something
Yeah.
with High Spots back in June when they did mail orders. No HBK, Goldberg, and Austin on items.
Wow.
Maybe it's a kayfabe thing.
Maybe it's because he knows the other 2 are his biggest rivals and it will make value, and then he just hates Goldberg. I don't know. We have sources that we can ask about this.
Chris Grocock says Broski is on Swoggle's won't sign list.
Probably.
All right.
I wish you guys would just make up because
I love Swoggle.
Swoggle's hair is on the won't grow list.
Holy fuck.
So I had this fleeting idea, Broski. Showing a picture. Will you stop it?
Okay.
I had this fleeting idea that Imagine the ratings. I know it's impossible, but imagine the ratings of an FWF Swoggle versus Broski.
He won't do it.
What does that mean?
Swoggle wouldn't do it.
I don't think he's a good booker, so I'd kill him.
Ooh.
He'd probably book talent and then not realize that the talent was going to keep their autograph money.
Damn. Just getting roasted over here.
Turmoil, you make sure that your talent keeps all their money.
Yeah, my talent will keep all their autograph money. There'll be no discrepancy.
Wow.
All right.
Getting roasted.
Let's talk about this. Legends Series 30 Target exclusive. Hell of a set here. Build a Mr. Bob Backlund. We got Stone Cold Steve Austin in the baseball jersey, the blue Attitude Era title.
Wait, what moment did he have with this baseball jersey?
I don't know if it's a moment. It's just like a promo and stuff.
Yeah.
This is like, I think, summer of '98.
Yeah,
like,
definitely.
Or like shortly before he got, shortly before I think the switch to a black strap, and shortly before the Smoking Skull Championship was.
But it stands out to me, so I'm definitely going to get it.
I'm going to say spring of '98.
Yeah, it's definitely spring loosely. Yeah.
I'm not getting it. Well, I will have to get it to get the Bob Backlund. I won't keep it, but it's still a great looking figure.
Not a keeper for me.
I appreciate it. Jesse the Body. Who I don't know if the Jesse the. I feel like Jesse the Body has to be a keeper.
Yeah, this is
Right?
also the first reveal of the packaging with the Build-A-Figure listed. So there was some collectors that spoke out about how it's above the talent name.
It's annoying.
It's better than a picture of Bob Backlund on it. I don't mind it.
Yeah.
Or his head.
We'll see here. The McCool packaging is ruined with it, though. Well, you'll see.
Let's take a look at this Jesse the Body. Yeah, I guess. What am I saying? I need that Jesse the Body.
Why would you
Amazing.
Iconic.
Amazing. What are we
Love
talking
it.
about?
Yeah, love it. We'll be instantly be getting that Jesse the
come
Body
on.
for sure. Looks really, really cool. I love the accessories. And then the Mr. Fuji. This one I'm like, ooh, do I need to get two because of the demolition version? I just don't think I will.
this
I
is great.
can't decide, but probably not. I'll say.
Yeah, I'm just going to keep him as the classic Mr. Fuji.
Yeah.
Finally in the line.
I know.
About damn
let's
time.
Acknowledge that rules that we get Mr. Fuji
About
finally.
damn time.
Yeah.
Michelle McCool, one that I will, based on my rules, I will not need to keep because this is what, 2009?
2010, it looks
2010?
like.
2010.
Yeah.
I like that how it has the Lay Cool broken title.
Right, but
It's cool.
we're very much into our wrestling careers when this happened.
Yes, I will have to get it to make Mr. Bob Backlund, who looks.
Let's also acknowledge that's a much better figure than the only one she has. That's got to be 15 years old.
Oh,
And
damn.
that's-
See, that's
yeah,
what we don't really want.
That's why I said that Bob Backlund shit ruined her,
Yes.
mid on card photo for sure.
Yes.
I don't know if there could be a wrestler farther removed from Bob Backlund, too. Like, it just doesn't make any sense.
And people are gonna want that sign, and it's just like, eesh.
Yeah.
Right.
It's just you're confined to that packaging structure. So whereas with the Elite Collection, the main line releases, those ones all have
You
the
can hide it.
side. Yeah.
Got it.
Got it.
I will be getting this, I think. The Legends Bray Wyatt. I think, and you got to do it in that crab pose, maybe. Is that what he calls it, the crab pose?
I think
Yeah,
that's what we call it.
Yes.
The spider.
Yeah. Spider walk,
Spider.
crab walk,
Spider
one
walk.
of the two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that looks so good too, though, with the shirt and the lantern. I love it. I'll
This
definitely
is-
be getting this.
Yeah. In terms of timeline wise, this is so this is basically fighting Zack Ryder on house shows. Bray Wyatt right before he got
look at
called up.
that.
So this is I think May of 2013 when he was filming.
And what separates that? What's the
He's got
distinction?
he has the shorter beard. The boots are very it's specific straight to that studio shot from the studio shot
from
session
NXT.
from I think he took him at a Raw. So he came there for like a Raw.
I probably worked him in a dark match.
Probably.
I can't remember if he even. I don't think he had a match that night. But I think before that date and after that date, he did have house shows with Zack Ryder. So it has a shorter beard. The head is a little smaller. Some people thought
That's
that it didn't-
the head sculpt I keep on right there.
yeah.
That's the one.
Hopefully the bandages potentially get updated. They appear to be brown here, so this is obviously still an EP sample. So hopefully that gets corrected. But I think the best route to go in terms of displaying it, because it's unique and it has that ball disc joint at the neck.
That's crazy
Yeah.
that you can do that.
Yeah, I love that. Very, very. Very, very cool.
Brand
Reminds me of
new
that Triple H
torso
finishing
as well.
moves hair.
Yeah. So I think the lantern probably also glows in the dark as well. That's something that.
Wow. Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, it glows under black light. I don't think it glows under exactly just standard light. So.
Got it.
And then here it is, packed out in the packaging.
I like it. I like it a lot.
Exclusive to Target coming spring, so Q2.
Very cool. So we got some Ringside news. Shop Ringside's Halloween sale going on now. New in stock. Main event 2-packs 24. Solo Sikoa and Cody Rhodes. Tama Tonga and Jacob Fatu. Logan Paul and LA Knight. Greatest hits with Jacob Fatu, Cody Rhodes, Logan Paul, and Austin. Main event top picks with Cody Rhodes, Jey Uso, and Final Boss Rock. Back in stock, Royal Rumble Elites with CM Punk, LA Knight, John Cena, and Ultimate Warrior. Collect all 4 to complete the Corey Graves Build-A-Figure. And up next is the Ringside Top 10. This episode of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast has been brought to you by Ringside Collectibles, the #1 online retailer of WWE action figures.
Go to WrestlingFigures.com and make a purchase, and when you do, use discount code MAJOR at checkout to save 10%.
It's the Ringside Top 10. You just got 20 figs and your wife is mad again. Ringside Top 10. They got big rubber guys and majors you can bend. Ringside Top 10. For over 30 years, John's proved this ain't a trend. Ringside Top 10. Make sure you use code MAJOR for the discount at the end.
Number 10, The Boogeyman from the Vault, Ringside exclusive. Number 9, John Cena, Red Brussels, Elite 120. Number 8, CM Punk, Money in the Bank 2011. Number 7, Joe Gacy, Elite 120. Number 6, Liv Morgan, Elite 119. Number 5, CM Punk, Elite Royal Rumble. Number 4, Penta, Defining Moments. Number 3, Obafemi, Elite 121. Number 2, John Cena, Elite Royal Rumble. And number 1, Will Ospreay, AEW Supreme Exclusive.
We have a little update on this Brett thing.
Oh, I don't think you can read that publicly.
I'm not gonna, but I'm gonna try. I think, in my opinion,
Okay.
that if you were to meet Brett at Square Circle Expo and you bring him that, there's no way he's gonna say no. I think he would sign it. I think it's when he's being in other situations when he's being paid to do autographs, such as like mail-ins and things like that.
Okay.
In my
Makes sense.
opinion,
Got it. All right, guys, let's go to weekly purchases brought to you by Major, collectmajor.com.
Big match in my house? I'll bring my guys. You have yours. I've got Sergeant Slaughter. And I got Ric Flair. Woo! Here's Andre the Giant. And here's Macho Man. Ooh, yeah. And Brian Myers. And Matt Cardona.
They're so real. Can you tell the difference?
Roster Cup. Radio silence.
Big rubber guys. They're for real. Each sold separately on MajorBendies.com.
Big rubber guys. Collect them all.
All right, guys, welcome to weekly purchases brought to you by Major, collectmajor.com. Right now, guys, I want to thank everyone who ordered the Killer Cross. If you're watching live, this is the last day, so sorry, pal, you missed out. The pre-order is the order. And you know what, guys? I wasn't so sure that people want Cross, but I was at House of Glory. They definitely do. His line at New York Comic Con was long. His line at House of Glory was long. And I feel like when this figure finally comes out, people are going to go like, where is it?
right? Yeah.
And it's going to be one that spikes on that secondary market, which we've been seeing with Rock and Roll, with the latest Brainbusters Missy set. And get your Mike Santana guys right now. Also right now, get your Andre the Giant with the chain, with the beer can. You got Hercules with the chain. And we've seen some of the sculpting of these. The Hercules are, oh my,
Hercules,
so jacked.
So sick. Looks
So good. And coming to the website very, very soon, Kinnick, he's a fucking workhorse, and he's too busy right now to put them up. But we do have a couple leftovers from New York Comic Con. The Brian Man, Big Rubber Guy, people were loving those, as well as the major stars, Matt and Brian. But also on the site right now, we have major stars. We have some major bendies. We have some Big Rubber Guys.
Apparently, Macho and Danhausen are dangerously low to gone.
Dangerously low. So make sure you head on over to collectmajor.com. Check it out. There's something for everybody. Big Rubber Guys, major stars. You got the Hardy Boys. You got Bully Ray. There's so much stuff over there. Just go on collectmajor.com. You'll get lost on that website. And we really appreciate all you guys for supporting us. We got some big plans for 2026. But every single week, use the hashtag collectmajor. If we choose your picture or video, you will get a prize.
Joe Sullivan, Awesome Joe, is when all the Collect Major pre-orders hit at one time, you have to convince your wife that they were all pre-orders.
Yes.
That was me this weekend. The work wall is filling up. Best lines going today.
Awesome. That's good. That's a great excuse, too.
Yes. I'm going to start. I got this Collect Major, the model Rick Martel. My Tully has not arrived. Is yours, Brian?
No. Nick, he must have just forgot to send us Telly. I had to remind him. But yeah, I have the Rick my new favorite.
Yes,
Rubber Guy.
I will say one of my favorites. Now, there are a lot of people out there who love it. There are a lot of people who don't. Listen, this is an LJN style figure, not a Mattel style figure.
I mean, I don't know what else you.
What
would
is there
want.
not to love?
Trust me, I didn't see, but the guy showed me this whole thread someone made that the glasses were painted sloppy. That's the design in the lens, in the frame.
Right.
I think someone thought that was just random black paint that missed the mark.
Right.
I
would say.
Yeah, yes.
Now, I read all the comments, and I'm looking at it too. And I also said this. The factory sent us these without our final approval. We made notes that were not corrected. The frame should be a bit darker, almost like a darker brown. And there should be some separation or color difference between the black lenses and the black on the frames, if that makes sense. They shouldn't be the same color. But
overall, and I said this to the guys in the work chat, I said maybe we were a little too ambitious in trying to make it so accurate, right? Considering it's an 80s style figure, like maybe that.
I still I like it a lot, but if you don't like it, I respect that.
I mean, whatever. Everyone's entitled to their opinion.
Of course, I'm not saying.
I love it. I think
I love it.
The sweater is super fun and it's a rubbery thing that comes right off with ease.
Yes.
Right? You know what I mean? And then the arrogance. And then the main thing that I was, if I could make a correction in the packaging, the arrogance is packed like this, so you don't see the label.
Right.
Which I think is a cool selling point. So, but I was blown away. He's literally my new favorite.
Yeah,
one of my favorite heels at this time. You know what this is depicting, and
yes,
I'm very proud of this figure. Everyone did such a great job.
Yes, and like I said, if you don't like it, that's totally fine. I'm not saying you're wrong. It's there's plenty of things that I don't like that you might. I personally like it. I know a lot of our fans like it, but if you don't, totally get it.
But when you make a whole thread saying something incorrect, it does become a little bit of you are wrong.
It is what it is, guys. Yeah. I like it.
You can say I don't like it just because you don't like it, but don't say it's painted sloppy because it's not. It's on purpose.
Right. That is not true. That's opinion as fact, which is not true.
Right.
Do you want to get into some Mitch stuff?
Yeah, dude.
Damn.
I mean, figure of the year. I can't believe in October we finally got it. I opened everything and I love it, and we're gonna get to it. But this thing, this photo, or if we could even call it that, this AI little head on giant body Mitch pic.
This is the Mitch figure, by the way.
Is killing me. The Hustle Man live unboxing, all his stuff, man. I have to say that the only thing that drives me nuts is the photo or whatever you want to call it. Oh my! Look at that.
First of all, his packaging is dog shit. The quality
is unreal.
Right.
Great.
All the art,
it's like
any sort of
hard to get the figure off the bubble, which is a good problem to have.
Any sort of artwork on the packaging is dog shit. But his figures are getting so good. I hate to admit that.
And they're very
all the ones that I saw from Comic-Con looked awesome.
They're like super fun. Here's the Hustle Man with his mic and his logo.
It's wild.
Anyway, on to the real stuff here. Dude, Damien Demento, just freaking awesome. Like, how could you not think this is a figure right out of 1993?
Unbelievable.
I got that a few weeks ago. I thought it was great.
Super fun. This one, which we didn't even know about, Dean Douglas, which I can't wait to talk to Shane because I thought Shane wouldn't allow any of this to be depicted because he hated this character so much. Dude, he comes with the paddle that comes in and out very easily. Great.
I like it a lot.
This one I wasn't expecting to love, but like might be my favorite.
Holy smokes.
Heel Jake, which is like perfect. He has the glove, the blue tights. The snake is like molded that fits like perfectly in a really fun,
really, really great figure
pose to make it happen. You can bite your Macho Man like you've always wanted to. And the other one I grabbed was this 95 Diesel, which is really great. So I've decided that I am collecting Mitch's stuff, and he sent me a lot of stuff, and I've loved it and put it over. I think my rule is going to be it's going to be 90, and I'm going to give it 1 year of as if Hasbro continued to 96. That's going to be my cutoff. I don't want like guys from the 80s, and I don't want guys in the Attitude Era. Just that little 6-year window, and then those are the ones I'm going to get to keep it kind of.
That's fair. I understand
Right.
that. So I've already broken.
Does Ahmed and Savio fit in that or no?
Yes.
Yeah, they would fit.
Yes, that's giving me excuses to get these guys.
So
yes.
I, you know, because of the Mattel retros I collect, and they're doing all different eras, I'm fucked. You know. So these are the ones I got. I got the 3-pack with Hillbilly Jim as the manager,
which I didn't grab, but I told him I'm going to need.
Yes, with
that's 96-ish, right? So I can,
updated Godwins right there. These are much better than his original depiction of the Godwins. I do wish he would have included the pig again, though, with this Phineas Godwin.
Right.
I got Rick the Model Martel. You know, as you can see with his glasses, he just did like a gold, which I thought he couldn't even do gold, but now we have the gold glasses.
Elusive gold.
Really, really. It's just wild that in the year 2025, at the same time, 2 Arrogance Rick Martel figures are coming out.
Also true.
And then I got, which I really, really liked, the Strike Force. He also had a T-shirt version of the Strike Force. I chose the jackets. I didn't need the T-shirt versions.
Right.
And then I've gotten everything else that he's made. The only things that I have skipped of his, Carlito I skipped.
Which is he's got nothing else from that era at all.
Yeah, I skipped.
It's almost like a standalone.
And then I skipped the
Smoke
Attitude
Train?
Era. Well, that was just garbage. It just fell apart.
Right.
But then I also skipped, he has like the 98 Godwins with Uncle Cletus. I don't need that.
Same, I won't be getting that. Okay. Heel Godwins.
But Mitch, like, congratulations. You know, he had the booth. The booth was busy. There was always people there.
Packed with product and unique product.
So much
I'm
product.
sure. And you know what? I don't want to take a shot at him, but like Zombie Sailor should have been there doing the same thing because he's got incredible
I thought
stuff.
he was.
No, and like I
he was
said,
there.
if
With
Matt
you.
and Brian, I don't know why I'm talking like The Rock, like in third person, but if we're there, known wrestlers,
right,
with our product, explaining to people and educating people, like, you know what I mean, and that have no clue that we make toys and what we do, there's no reason for Zombie to not be there doing the same thing.
You know what I love about this Hillbilly Jim? I don't know if you can see if you're watching. He has this like handkerchief, but it's an accessory. It comes out, and you can like.
Cool.
So he's just making a lot of fun stuff. His stuff is
fun
very,
and
very
like
fun.
simple and like easy to get. Like, okay, this could have been a real thing, and
yeah,
it doesn't need to.
And
be,
his stuff gets better and better.
Right.
You know,
whoever does the initial like concept, like, always just nails it.
Yeah. So, you know, Mitch, great job, man. I'm happy for you. You seem to be doing well.
Yeah.
I'm happy for you. Very cool.
Some other stuff. Speaking of the man here, live
let's hear it.
unboxing. Like I said, I ordered this that day it came out, and it shipped the next day, or at least I got the email that it shipped. Heels and Faces, Macho Man Randy Savage, the Legacy Collection. Do we know of any other figures in this collection?
Yeah, he's shown like he's shown a Macho King. He's shown like one in a cowboy hat.
Okay, I mean, there's so many figures on the back that we don't have. Mr. Hughes, Mr. Hughes, Skip, Sparky Plug, Shane and Franny.
The Sandman.
The other Sandman. Too Cold Scorpio. Roadkill.
Danhausen. Oh, my God.
Danhausen with the flowers. Tanaka.
That's a different Todd Pettingill as well. The Henry Godwin.
Hakushi, Henry Godwin. So,
man,
we'll see. But getting after it here. I don't want to drop these little shades.
Zombies packaging, by the way, phenomenal.
Phenomenal. This is like the first time I don't love the image, but it looks better. I'll say it looks better in person. I think this is the one I said looks like the Macho Man impersonator, not Macho Man.
Yeah.
It looks a little better in person. I'll give him that. Sweet. All right. Wow.
Wow.
I mean, this is just like, I hate to use the cliche term, but like a Hasbro on steroids,
Yes.
It's like better
Looks
than you
amazing.
could ever imagine.
The tassels
and
are
the
great.
tassels are soft goods and attached to the plastic.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Wow, that's art. That is art. See, like these are totally. You can't compare these to Mitch's.
No,
They're just two
'cause
different product.
It definitely is. Like this is like a next level Hasbro, and Mitch's is more like, as if this net line never ended, and
Right.
Absolutely.
Man, but this is. I have like glitter all over me.
Wow.
I mean, this is cool.
It looks incredible.
And we're also also maybe it is purple. I was saying this one's.
It is purple, bro.
Looks more. This color is so. It's like depending on how light hits it, kind of thing, Like incredible. The hat is nuts with the soft goods bow.
And technically, that is a Macho King figure, but people get confused because he's wearing the crown. He's not wearing the crown; he's wearing the hat. This is when he was Macho King at WrestleMania 7.
Right. Warrior ends his career.
Speaking of Macho King, I got this from Bulletproof Studios. I got the Macho King crown. I got it. I broke down. I got it. Bulletproof Studios is the same company who makes the Deathmatch King crown.
Right.
Which I don't know if you can see it. I have so much stuff on display you can't really see it. But in my new toy room, I will display the Macho King crown next to the Deathmatch King crown.
Wow. Complete
So
loyalty.
damn cool. It's all bubble wrapped up. I'm not going to take it out, but I appreciate the artwork too. So this is officially licensed. They're not just bootlegging Macho King crowns here.
Yeah.
So I like that they went the extra
that's
mile with
incredible.
the box. Really, really cool. The artwork. There's a description on the back. Very, very cool. And I love that right now, today, you can go to their website and you could buy the Macho King crown and the Matt Cardona Deathmatch King crown. Pretty wild.
Wow. What a world we're living in.
What a world we are living in. I got this from Mattel. I paid for it. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do. The Superstars, Rocky Maivia verse, Final Boss Rock.
Keep the other one in the final boss, obviously.
No, I would keep them both. I'm getting them all, but I don't know if I'm going to have room for this line in my toy room.
Right.
So, but this, man, talk about the price of figures. This, like, when I bought this with like the tax and everything, it was almost like $80.
Is that like full plastic over card like the retros?
Resealable packaging.
Okay,
No
I can
tape
see it.
either.
Wait,
I
you bought
appreciate.
that like retail, not like from somebody
Yeah,
else?
from Mattel Creations. Right?
From Mattel Creations. Still available.
Holy shit, $80.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
So prices are going up everywhere, pal.
Right.
Prices are going up everywhere. And you guys get anything else? I got a bunch of more stuff.
Yeah, my last two things, I'll do them quick. My man Seb sent me this.
What?
A pretty cool vintage Midway Games TNA rock and roll.
That's cool.
Foam finger. I think I'm just going to hang it in my my gym. So I appreciate him sending
That's
my way.
sick.
Pretty
cool.
cool item I never saw. And then
That's the Brian Myers emoji hand too.
it is when that's my response to people. And then this, I saw that Headlock Comics was going to be selling this, and I kind of forgot about it. And then Leo Sparrow, when he went for a walk, he came back with it. And then I read it in the booth, and I got like a little choked up. And I said, you know what, go get me a copy of this. So I bought the Jeff Cannonball,
Wow.
My Daddy is a Wrestler book. And I don't know if other parents will relate to this like the way I do, but it really hit home, and I thought it was really cool. So I bought actually a couple copies, some to give out to my wrestler buddies too as well. So
Wow.
Plus, obviously, I knew it was going to go to a good cause. So
Sure.
That's amazing.
yeah, incredible. This is written by Jeff's wife, I believe. So
Yep.
it's really cool.
Yeah.
So
Amazing.
trying to get my
And
kids to read it, but they don't care about me.
Ah, well, JeffCannonballFig.com still available. Check it out.
I want to thank Mezco Toys. I saw this on social media. I commented on it. They DM me asking if I would want one. I said, yeah, I'm not going to turn down something free. National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
That's cool.
That's really cool. Shit.
One of my favorite movies, so I collect a lot of these. On the back, there's Clark and Cousin Eddie. I got to also get those. I saw they got some Batman stuff. Believe it or not, this is a movie that I never saw as a kid. The first time I ever watched this was with you, Brian, in Deep South in our apartment.
I've seen that movie 7,000.
Oh.
I want all those, and it's so funny. I just took out all the Mitch stuff to kind of figure out what I had.
Yeah.
And I had that Santa Claus, and I was like, I really got to put this Santa Claus with my Christmas decorations. So I'll never. But I want that for the same reason. I got to get all that stuff.
All this. So
tell them to DM me too, bro.
No, these are really, really cool. I have the stuff from NECA, so I definitely want this. I got to track down the other stuff. Mezco Toys look really, really cool. I want to get the Batman stuff. I love the artwork, but I'm going to let these babies breathe. I do, for my toy room, have a Christmas style or Christmas section of toys. So those will go right there.
Are you guys going to be celebrating Christmas in the new house this year?
This is an argument Chelsea and I had today. It's a sensitive subject. Let's not talk about it.
Really? Specifically about Christmas or a move-in date?
What's that?
Specifically about Christmas or a move-in date?
Well, both. Like, she wants to spend Christmas in the new house. I don't think the house is going to be ready. And if it is going to be ready, like, it's going to be like down to the wire. And like, I don't want to, it's going to be messy. I don't want to make it more messy by putting decorations up, just take them down immediately. You know?
That makes sense.
But
bro, I need that Uncle. Does that Clark light up?
Eddie. It does light up with 3 different light modes.
Oh my god!
You got to get it.
I just gave him a follow. I'm going to try to work my magic
here. Listen, I'm talking about Persian Funko Pops. There's always exceptions. I'm not going to show every single one I got, but the Ghostbuster 2, I had to do it. Ghostbuster 2 in the new outfits, like the gray outfits, kind of like my entrance gear at Bound for Glory. So I got Egon, Peter, Ray, and Winston. I'm not going to show them all here. You know who the Ghostbusters are. But the centerpiece of all that is Vigo. Need this. Vigo looking badass.
They never made that?
Well, they didn't. They didn't make Ghostbuster 2 Funko Pops.
Oh.
So these will go with my Ghostbuster collection.
Hey, speaking of Ghostbusters 2, by the way, buddy.
Yeah.
I got a notification from Mattel, from Hasbro Pulse that says, like, make sure your card is right because the Ghostbusters car is shipping soon.
Ooh, I cannot wait. I went to Hasbro at Comic-Con. I was looking at all their Ghostbusters stuff, just incognito, just looking. And then, like, all the employees came up to me, knew exactly who I was, and the guy who designs the current Ghostbusters came up, and he knew about my Deathmatch Busters figure. I was like, I guess technically I'm not doing anything wrong. It's all inspired.
Right.
But speaking of Funko,
in a always ready cutoff with his nipples hanging out.
I wore a suit the first day, and then I was hungover the second 2 days to steam the suit. But
by the way, Brian, that clip of Broski buying his athleticism popped off on the internet.
Well, good.
It did not pop off. It
popped off.
No, it didn't. But check out what I got. I got a premium item over here.
You said you were going to get that signed.
Did you get that signed in the locker room yesterday?
I just bought it from Fanatics. I didn't want to give Bully the pleasure. I just bought it.
Come on.
I didn't want to give Bully the satisfaction.
Unbelievable.
I didn't want to give Bully No, the truth is, we know how fragile Funko Pops are. Like, and I was gone for 5 days. I did not have room to bring this safely and bring it back safely. So I just got it signed from Fanatics.
Unreal.
Bully Ray, Bubba Ray, I'm sorry, Devon. but here's my issue now. You're going to think I'm crazy.
I already do, so keep going.
I want now to get the Hardys signed.
Yeah.
But the figures are like not old school Hardys.
Yeah, but I think with Funkos, it is what it is, right?
Yeah. I think actually while I'm eating my meal after this, I'm going to order those Hardy boys.
I'll hook you up. I'll introduce you to them.
I'm just going to buy it pre-signed. Actually, you know what? I'll buy it because we're gonna be in Orlando. Brian, you go on the road for like one day, so you can bring all this whatnot stuff. I'm on the road for like a week. I'm going from show to show. I got merch stuff, a cooler bag. I can't bring up stuff of just whatnot items. I have one more heavy hitter, but Mark, you got anything?
Nope.
All right. I'm going to CAS this week. I'm going to pick up my latest stuff. I'm going to drop off some things. And I'm not necessarily...
By the way, I was so confused. He said, I'm going to CAS. I'm like, who is AS?
It took me a second, too.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm not necessarily a signed figure guy, which is crazy because that's what I do for a living, is signed figures.
Okay.
Right? But every once in a while, I can appreciate this, especially for my toy room. There are some things I want to have as centerpieces, if you will. And I've discussed it on the pod that my Coliseum collections, I count them as separate from my Mattel Ultimates. Right? So my Coliseum collections will go in my LJN shelf. Mm-hmm. And I said to myself, I will keep the Hogan Mint-On card, right, to symbolize like the blue card. I'll keep the Warrior Mint-On card to symbolize like the black card. And then I'm there all fucking week with Sarge. And that ultimate Sarge is just staring at me. And I'm like, do I do it? Do I not do it? And I'm thinking, what if I get this signed and I go to fucking CAS this week, get it slabbed, and then that's the centerpiece. And then you got Warrior on one side, Hogan on the other side, and then the Lucy's. So I did it. I got the Sergeant Slaughter Coliseum
look at
collection
that.
signed. At ease, Matt, WWF champion, Hall of Fame 2004, Sergeant Slaughter. Brian will attest to this. Sarge, he just takes so much time and pride in every single signature.
Unbelievable.
Like the triple color. They even offered, believe it or not, they were going to triple color sign the box that it comes in. And I was like, I don't need that. Don't even waste your wrist on that.
Right.
But this will be a centerpiece in my collection. And full disclosure, I just fell in love with, I always respected Sarge, of course,
Right.
Sarge
is very to himself,
Right.
Yeah.
But I felt like we all bonded.
He's great.
Oh, here's another one, Mark. We're at dinner, right? He says, so how's Bob doing? He doesn't say, how's your dad doing? He says, I was blown the fuck away. I instantly, at that point, I'm like probably 5 or 6 old fashions deep with Brian at the bar, right before we sit down at the table.
Yeah.
I immediately had to text my dad before I knew I'd forget that it really happened. How's Bob doing?
I'm blown away by that myself.
Blown away.
Guys,
How would he know that your dad is? How does?
Well, because my dad was around Sarge for how many years, right? But not the fact that he would, but not. I didn't think he knew. Of course, everyone knows who my dad was, but I don't think anyone knew his name was Bob.
Right.
That part's very impressive.
Right.
For a second, I thought Sarge was a closet Long Island Story fan.
Well, he was the Broski of the Week once.
He was.
He was the Broski of the
remember
Week.
that.
I believe he was the Broski of the Week. So
Mark, can you play the clip I just sent you?
Yeah, hold on.
All right, let me cue it up though when you get it.
But anyway,
Yeah, go.
I fell in love with Sarge so much. I'll talk about it next week in weekly purchases. I bought his Funko Pop signed, but I didn't want to get.
Wait, I said wait.
I know.
I didn't. Tell me if this is psycho.
Yeah, these are all psycho because you just spent 3 days with this man. You could have had him sign your forehead. I don't understand why you.
Well, no, because he wasn't selling his Funko Pop there. I would have bought it there.
Okay.
He only had the Hasbro Funko Pop, not the WWE.
Uh-huh.
But on eBay, there was also the red, white, and blue. But I'm like, no. I want that to be special in the Ultimate. So I just got one that's in green for the Funko.
Okay.
Keep this one special.
Okay.
What is
I
this
also
video?
ahead of time knew that I'd be spending 3 days with Sarge, and I was like, I have that wall of signed legends, I've shown off Chic and Dusty, and I got that Brett recently, and I was like, you know what, Sarge would be a nice addition to this, and he's the man. He's very much in the major family.
Yes.
So I bought the Hall of Fame from Target one that he did, in multi red, white, and blue color. Signed it up for me. It looks awesome. It's hanging on my wall already. But while we're hanging there with Sarge, it was my older brother's birthday, and I said, "Hey Sarge, can you do me a favor? Can you just do a quick video saying happy birthday to my brother Patrick?" He said, "Sure."
Attention, you maggot. I heard it's your birthday today. Well, I hope you have a wonderful birthday. And in honor of your birthday, I'm going to say happy birthday to you. What's the maggot's name? Patrick. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Patrick. You scum. You slime. You maggot. Happy birthday to you and many more. Wow, that was beautiful. Have a happy birthday. You deserve it. I hope to meet you real soon. Until then, don't ever let your enemy eat your breakfast. Yo, look out, Cobra.
Man,
Like, if you didn't think he was cool already.
I'm telling you right now, did we say that we're gonna have his figure at WrestleCade?
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, too bad. We got to get him to Square Circle Expo and bring him to St. Elmo's.
I'm sure we could twist his arm on that one.
Unfortunately, there's no good steakhouses near WrestleCade.
There could be. I don't think we've ever tried to figure that out.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
There's a whole nother. One time I did. You won't believe this. They went somewhere with the Good Brothers to drink, and we deviated off from just the strip there.
All right. Up next, guys, the Major Mark purchases of the week.
All right, Major Mark purchases of the week. It's kind of a graded week this
I
week.
like that. I hope it's all CAS.
Oh yeah.
We'll see. We
AS.
will see. Look at that first one. Recognize this. Chris Sullivan says, I received my PSA graded ticket from Albany, New York TNA Impact taping from May 4th, 2024, which featured the System Celebration, which was the first time all members of the System in the ring with their championships. I got it signed by Lish, Eddie, Moose, and Myers. Grade is an 8.
It's pretty cool. And that was a big moment for the System. That was like kind of not the start of it all, but the start of like where it mattered.
How long has the System been going on?
It'll be 2 years in January.
Wow, that's crazy.
How about this?
What?
Goosebumps. Loved Goosebumps, the books and the show.
I know we've talked about this, but I had probably 25 of the books, never read one. I just
I think
just
that one I
collected?
actually read.
I just thought it was cool that like and I'd look at the covers and I don't know, people were buying them at book fairs and you were cool to buy them and that was it.
Yeah.
They were easy to read, I remember, and some of them were actually kind of scary, or at least it scared me. Kevin Petrozzillo, with the 30th anniversary of the television airing of Goosebumps, The Haunted Mask this month, I was excited to get, it's a VHS, my sealed VHS back from CGC with a 9.8 grade. Wow.
Is R.L. Stein alive? Look that up.
I believe
Don't
so.
know.
You think he's alive?
I believe so.
Look at this one. Batman and Robin, guys. 9.2. Brandon Narlock picked up this sealed Batman and Robin
I like
VHS
that.
graded 9.2 on a toy hunt this week. Sure, it's a terrible movie, but I was the perfect age when it was released, and I absolutely loved it as a kid. I don't really collect graded VHS, but there are a couple movies that are near and dear to me that I wanted graded as display pieces, and this was one, making it even better. The price was an absolute steal, especially considering I would have paid just about any price.
Robert Lawrence Stein just turned 82 last week.
Wow. This one's cool. This is real nerdy. John Gravina says, this one is specially to Pop Mark and get a this fucking guy from Matt. Attended my first New York Comic Con and got a copy of Heir to the Empire signed by Timothy Zahn. Timothy Zahn is the author of this book, probably one of the most well-known Star Wars books.
Not a fucking clue.
Takes place in between Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi.
But that's all not canon anymore, right?
It was made not canon, but if there's anything to bring back, that would be it because they can't anymore. But that one had a video game.
Shadows of the Empire?
Yeah.
Heir
to the Empire.
Wait, Heir is Shadows of the Empire?
Oh, I'm saying it wrong. Okay.
Yeah,
this is the one after. This is the Fall in Love. Okay, I messed that up.
Man.
Han Solo and Princess Leia fall in love. Heir to the Empire. Okay. More comic stuff.
It was good to see Gravina out of the house.
I know. He's so whoosh.
Jeff Noyes at New York Comic Con.
I thought him being there was AI. I'm like, this is real.
You never know these days.
At New York Comic Con, I had the opportunity to meet Paul Walter Hauser, such an awesome and down-to-earth dude. I had him sign my Fantastic Four number 22, which was the second appearance of Mole Man. I would have loved to have had him sign the first appearance of Mole Man, but that is issue number 1, and I can't bring myself to crack that slab yet for autos. He was in awe because he's never signed a Silver Age comic book before. Wow. I could tell he was nervous and didn't want to damage it. We had some really cool conversations about wrestling and acting since I told him I just got into the business. He gave me some great advice. I have a ton of signed key issue comics signed by actors, which drives, I don't know, school comic collectors mad, but I love it.
I was
and
going to
that's
say,
all
is
that matters.
that like a no-no? Because he's like a movie thing to the comic thing. That's not exactly the same.
He says he loves the heat.
Jeez, soaking in the heat.
Look at this. I would love some of this stuff.
Man,
if I had the room. Russ Saylor says, my go-to camping toys as a kid were the Star Wars Micro Collection. I've been slowly picking up the Hoth sets loose here and there and couldn't find the last set in good shape. So I had to buy a sealed Rebel turret set and open it. Finally, I have them all. The Ion Turbo Cannon, Wampa Cave, the Shield Generator, Rebel Turret, and Snowtrooper set. Now I'm on to finish the entire run. That's pretty cool.
Man, that's
I think Russ is in the chat here tonight.
So fun. Like if you're a kid, that's like, look at that.
I would have been starstruck. I don't. Sometimes I don't feel starstruck, but I think if I saw Pam here, I would have been a little starstruck. Jim Velasco says, well, most people seem to be at New York Comic Con this weekend. I was in Chicago for a wedding. It just so happened that the play Ashland Avenue starring Jenna Fisher extended its run, and my girlfriend and I were able to attend. As huge fans of The Office, we jumped at the opportunity to go. Not only was the play funny and heartwarming, but we were also able to meet Jenna after the show. We told her how much we listened to the Office Ladies podcast and how happy we were to see her recovery from breast cancer last year. I didn't even know that. Wow.
Oh, I didn't know that either. Wow.
She signed our playbills and then confessed her love of Android cameras as she used my phone to take our selfie. Needless to say, a very memorable moment for this Jim
that looks
to
like
meet this Pam.
A great experience.
Yeah, really cool. And then here's the display this week, guys. This is unique, super cool. Check out this Warrior collection. Dwayne Hill.
It's like a defining
moments releases. Just missing autos on both Machos, Warriors, The Rock, and Triple H. A Fathead, remember those, Ultimate Warrior face paint on the wall with some Mattel Ultimate Warriors on the top shelf. P.S. I do have the newer releases in the collection, just haven't made the new shelf for those.
Man,
so all the defining moments. I love the Machos on the top.
And the Warriors going in.
The Warriors.
Chronological order.
Oh, that's cool.
Nice little touch ski.
All right, moving on.
All right, guys, let's go to the Q&A.
Yeah, it's his dog dropping a new Q&A jingle for you here 2025. Let's go! It's the Q&A for the major pod. Here's your chance to ask all you want. Like the Deathmatch King, you'll be riding high. That you're the one that got the major prize. If you're HARD and ready to rock, then post a tag, Ask Major Pod.
The Q&A, guys, every single week, ask us a question. Use the hashtag AskMajorPod. If we read your question on air, we'll give you a prize. We already did Mark's question.
Did you make out with that, Chelsea?
I did not.
You thought about it.
thought about it.
Chris Wayne said he made that costume, by the way, which is also
He
very
has
impressive.
better wrestling gear than a lot of wrestlers on the Indies.
Well, I know some of that gear he gets made by a real gear maker that makes like a lot of the
makes sense.
Which is a pretty penny.
Yeah,
He's amazing.
that too. Very expensive.
Well, we asked the chat, Rocking with Dan coming in hot here. He says, what's the most interesting costume you saw at New York Comic Con this year?
Well, I can't give another shout out to Chris Wayne.
right.
There was someone. You go
go.
ahead, Brian. Okay, well, I saw someone dressed as Cactus Jack, and they had like fake muscles, but they were like way too big. And I said, "You're look a little big for Cactus Jack." He's like, "Oh, I'm Cactus Jacked."
Yeah.
That will be in the vlog.
And I think that, I mean, I don't know because he had a mask. I think that kid was the same kid who came back as Kane.
Yeah,
jacked.
like a jacked cane. Yeah.
Which is really cool. That's in the vlog as well. I'd say obviously there's a lot of insane stuff. Wrestling wise, I think the guy that was Eddie Guerrero in the lowrider was a big pop.
Cool.
I don't know if that's in the vlog, but a guy had full Eddie tights and shirt and boots and everything, but then he had a giant inflatable, like convertible.
Bro, that was like Ghostbusters Ecto 1.
Was it?
Yeah.
I thought it was just a car.
It was still cool, though.
And around his
Eddie
waist.
Guerrero in a Ghostbusters car?
Well, he was using it as like a lowrider.
Yeah, it was in it, and he was wearing it like as a championship belt, but a giant inflatable. I'm like, the commitment of that, just walking around all day alone. But I think the ones that, that really turned my head, and for me, who kind of doesn't really care about any of this, and I don't even know what to call them. Like, there was one in the lobby at San Diego that one year when that guy was those like Transformer outfits.
So much great cosplay there. Yeah.
You remember what I'm talking about? The one that's like 14 feet tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do like stilts and stuff.
Yeah, what on earth? And then there was a one moment in time where like two came by, and like it was like people were following them. It was stopping everyone in their tracks. Like, what? And it's like surreal. It's just
Those are
something
like
out of,
the
a movie.
professional cosplay people.
I don't
they
even
make
know,
these things
yeah.
and they win, contests and stuff like that. They travel the country.
Crazy. Like, do they like badge in and then like put that on in the bathroom and come out? Like, it's crazy.
I loved all the cosplay, whether it be super professional or stuff that you can tell they just like made at home. Like, I just love the commitment. I love the people who are just letting loose and having fun and being themselves or being somebody else.
Right.
I just love everything about Comic-Con.
There was that one year, there was somebody dressed as Zack Ryder.
Oh,
It's in one
probably.
of our vlogs. Matt's question, Chris DG 525. What is your Mount Rushmore of Mattel basic main event figures?
Oh my god!
I thought this was very interesting because there are a lot of good ones. And
To make a real list, we'd have to really.
Yeah,
right.
there's
I wanted D to
thousands.
pop in because D might have some
Also,
great knowledge.
That friggin' like whatever it was, 2017 to 2024 gap. None of them.
Right.
Yeah, it's like crazy.
So I was trying to think about things that I have just in my collection. And I know you're going to think I'm being a shill for myself here.
Here we go.
But that WrestleMania Zack Ryder basic, the deco hits on that figure is pretty nuts.
Cool.
That
I was
basic
also thinking,
WrestleMania 32.
You wore that jacket, so like that really could have been a cooler elite.
I know, but I think,
no.
Bill hates me.
Beggars can't be choosers.
Bill hates me.
The problem with these, though, is when you think about it, like you think about some of the great ones in the past, but most of them have been made better in elites or ultimates, right?
Right.
Well, that's what I was trying to think. It's like someone like a Sid Justice. They did recently make him better, but it's still a basic.
Yeah.
Like, how has Sid Justice not gotten an elite?
Well, he does. He has the referee.
Oh, give me a break.
It counts.
Blue Trunk Sid Justice does
Blue
not
Trunks
have.
adjust should happen. Yes. Someone just said Hornswoggle and El Torito is pretty.
I was going to say that
unreal.
too. That Swoggle where you have like the removable hair, but were those kind of elite? Those
but
guys,
it's still
though?
sold in a battle pack of basics. So it's
That's in there because I didn't even know that those were freaking basics.
Yeah.
Those are great. Wow.
The other one that I also don't know if you guys are going to be educated enough to know this, but the Lord Tenzai basic is better than the elite.
Really?
Yeah, the elite's all like skinny and weird and shitty, and they mess up his tights. And the basic is like a much better, functional, like aesthetically pleasing figure for sure.
There's a Shane McMahon like in that X-Punk like jersey that I wish they would have made as an elite. It's just a basic.
Yeah, that would been cool.
It's a lot of good ones. And
I
now
loved the DDP and jeans, but now there's a far superior.
Yeah,
a lot of the
for a
new
long time though. I guess I would have said that too. Right, that was cool.
Yeah.
a lot of the new Cenas with the T-shirt, I really like. I don't know if you could put them on the Mount Rushmore quite yet.
As a fan, I'd always rather my figures not have soft goods because that's what makes it feel more like an action figure. So yes,
Right,
I do
I
like
agree.
the look of those new Cenas for sure.
Yes. But I think there's a lot of good stuff, and now the figures are more like an elite figure. Like you said, those dark days where it was like, what are these things? And the joints didn't even move. It was like, these things are like dollar store figures. Like, no deco hits.
I'm glad they made it out because it's fun to collect again.
Yeah. Because in theory, an ultimate, basic, and elite all live in the same world.
Right.
They absolutely do, scale
Right.
wise.
They're supposed to.
Yeah.
Some of those, the female ones, have been great. That I remember that.
And a
first,
lot of females, that's the only way they got
I
it.
feel like there was a really good natty at one point.
It's been a
Is that a
couple.
basic?
Yeah.
I thought that was an interesting question. All right, let's go to some good housekeeping. Woo. All right, youtube.com/@MajorWPod. Guys, we have so much cool stuff up there. We have that vlog from Dallas Vintage Toys where I spent $12,000. Has that been getting good views, Mark, or did it
great
fizzle
views.
out?
That one is up there, maybe.
All right. And then today, we finally did it. The condensed, not history. We've done the history of Galoob. This is the rise and fall. Nice snackable. I was watching this whole thing eating a snack today.
You lived up to the assignment. I like that the real killer with the ladies made the thumbnail there.
That's right.
The rise and fall of Galoob's WCW toy line just went up. I had a great time editing this. It brought me back to my documentary days. It basically is a documentary on the line, more so than like our podcast. Our podcast is a podcast where we talk about the history and the figures that are whatever the hell. We talk about our personal stories, but this is basically a kind of a movie, really. And we have a lot of great images in there, a lot of great historical things. Dee did a great job with the script. I had a fun time just like digging through footage and finding shots for this, and it was a huge team effort. I love it. Somebody wrote in the comments, I would love to see this with other lines. We'll see when we'll have the time to do another one, but like I could see us doing not just wrestling. I mean, I would love to do other wrestling lines, but I could see us doing the Robin Hood one or something like that,
sure.
Yeah, because really, obviously I'd want to be more sentimentally connected, but D Freedom is writing this script, doing this research. We're literally reading off it.
Right.
So like we could do fucking
Honestly, if it's anything.
It could be anything, really, because we don't have to talk about personal. People have been asking for that a Remco Christmas special, but I don't have enough personal information. It wouldn't be sentimental to me at all. Right. I don't know the order. I'm not familiar with the.
I think a Remco one of this would be next priority for sure.
Yes.
Oh, that would be
D,
awesome.
get working on a Remco with this,
There
D.
you
You're right. Remco is great, especially now with all the things coming out. Plus, that story hasn't really been told
Not
much.
a lot, yeah.
But yeah, I hopefully you guys check it out. My one worry, and this is getting in the weeds, is that it didn't make the 10-minute mark, and sometimes you get punished. There's like a sweet spot on YouTube.
Tisk.
Yeah, so hopefully it just powers through.
I would like to think a good content's good content, and
right, same,
right? But
same. I will say this too.
That's my human brain, not an algorithm telling
exactly.
you that. Yeah.
There was a longer cut of this, and I liked it much more. But it had a bunch of copyright things, so much so that it was blocked in certain countries. So I had to go back in and edit out some of the stuff and cut down some of the clips. Unfortunately, I liked the longer version much better.
Yeah.
But
Can I not air dirty laundry, but can I?
Give us that dirty laundry.
I do want to pitch something for the Christmas episode.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
So we were not arguing, but we were debating last week off air.
I mean, I'm open to discuss. I'm not like dead set or dead against anything. I just
about a Hogan episode. We wanted to celebrate Hogan's life and his legacy. We can't do every single figure. Mark doesn't want to do our favorite figures, so I was thinking of a compromise. I asked D Freedom. I said, D, how many Hogan figures would there be if we did the complete history of Hogan figures from the first figure to 2000? So like 80 to 2000. Mm-hmm. And he said there would be fewer than 100 figures. I feel like we could do 1980 to 2000 complete history.
Me too.
Okay.
Because we get
I was going to
sentimental.
say 84 to 98, but that's a compromise.
That way you can get into sentimental stuff with the LJNs, with some of the popular, figures.
Might even be stumped on some.
Right, but then there's going to be, this
WCW.
grip and flip Hogan, don't give a shit.
Right.
I feel like we can. Do you want to officially say it?
The bicycle ones.
Yes.
Right. Okay.
So
Yeah, I think that's a great idea.
Whenever that first Hogan is, it's a Popey, I believe. So whatever year that is.
Right, which I was already forgotten. Now I'm saying you're right. So it'll be 80, 81 to 2000.
To 2000.
Let it be known that in our discussion, I did suggest this exact idea.
No, you did not, Mark.
You want to do every
did
figure
too.
ever, I think.
I said, well, why don't we cut it and go halfway right up to the WCW stuff? I literally said that.
Maybe you did. Maybe you did. I do think like the wrestling buddies need to be in there.
That's 2 seconds.
And I do think his Rocky 3 figure needs to be in there. But every tchotchke and stuff like that.
No.
So, D, you have a lot of work.
Get to work, pal.
You got a lot of work,
We don't want you to sleep tonight.
No.
As much as I do
working on
love the Hogan workout set. Yeah.
That could be
we just got
addressed.
to talk about the figs.
Yeah.
It could be addressed, I think.
MajorMarks.com, guys. Sign up today. Patreon.com/MajorWPod. The family, the community, the subscription service. Every single week we give away a prize to a new and old subscriber. Who do we got?
First time in the line, Jeff Wright, classic superstar, Joel Ray Baggett.
Awesome. Mark, you owe me these addresses the past couple of weeks. I need to send out these prizes.
Okay.
But guys, the Hard Foundation and up, you get the card. People have been loving the Heath card. Heath's been loving the Heath card. The October card will be shipping.
He's looking
soon.
for that Stein card, man.
Brian,
Y'all should have sent me one of those.
Brian, did you look into the ultimate gift, or did you forget?
No, I told you.
Oh, okay. So we're working on a nice ultimate gift for you guys.
Well, everyone's
we need
Right now we need the
template.
dimensions.
right. Okay.
Template.
Follow up.
All the
there's a
bonus
clue,
pods.
guys. It's something that needs a dimension.
Potted plant to put in your corner of your house.
We just did the watch along WCW Halloween Havoc Chamber of Horrors. In a couple
Epic
weeks.
encounter.
Yes, we're gonna do Ninja Turtles 2: The Secret of the Ooze. You have all the Ask Majors Anything figure dissected with D Freedom, Let Him Breathe with myself, Silver Lining with Mark. Oh baby, he's Happy Hour. The Captain's Log with Joe Shoes. You get a lot of bonus content, and if you sign up today, you have all the years of bonus content. You don't just start now; you have all those years. So access to the Facebook group. This podcast is early and ad free. A lot of cool stuff over on MajorMarks.com.
Word.
Anything else there, Mark?
Nope. Chugging along.
All right, ProWrestlingTees.com/MajorWPod. Tommy Dreamer was wearing some Major WF Pod
He was.
merch. He's wearing his.
It's Kowloon's Live at Kowloon shirt. In real life, he wears it all the time. It's pretty cool.
I went to Kowloon's last night with Ziggs. Andy was talking my ear off. I got there first. I guess I was so drunk at the show that I never signed. He had all these posters that you guys had both signed. So I had to sign all these fucking posters.
Oh my God.
Wild. And Andy said we will be doing a show next August and August.
I wasn't even
I saw
concerned
an
about
article just came out. Did you see this?
Yeah, he told me. Yeah.
that. What?
An article just came out with their plans.
Yeah.
That what?
So they have that huge lot. You know, when you
Yeah.
pull in, it's a gigantic lot or whatever. They want to build or are building like a hotel.
Apartments, I thought.
Apartments, like a house. They're tearing down the restaurant and building it back up again, new.
Whoa.
In the same style. So
I didn't know that.
Wait,
that's what it says in the
where
article.
are these houses and shit going to be?
On that lot.
So
But I guess that lot is so big they can do both.
Yes.
Good God.
Because remember, in the back they have that whole
I know.
area.
Yeah, no, it's huge.
And they also mentioned that like over the years the restaurants has been built on. They've added rooms and floors.
Bro, I was eating in a room I told Andy last night. I said I have been coming for 18 years. I've never sat in this room. I didn't even there's how many rooms there are.
Really? Shit.
I was like, what room is this? I was like, what fucking room am I in right now?
That's crazy.
And like that time when we went with like NXT, when we crashed the NXT thing, I don't think I was ever in that room either.
I kind of half thought that too, but I was pretty drunk. But
I was like, how many and I didn't know there was upstairs still before we did the live show.
Right. Well, same, but that's been years now, so that's common to me.
Right, but Jesus.
Yeah.
It's wild. So much food last night. Oh, I love Andy. He was, Brian, you would have had a heart attack, but I drove to that Red Roof. There was no rooms.
What'd you do?
Luckily, there was 2 rooms left.
Oh my God, it was fate.
Fate.
I'll be honest. This is weird to confess. I was so grateful to not go because just the 20-minute drive back to the TNA hotel, I was like driving like an 80-year-old man. I couldn't see. It was raining. I was making these like slow, cautious turns and shit. I was like, thank God, get me out of the car.
Well, here's the
That's where I'm at in my life.
I probably had over 10 Mai Tais last night.
Well,
right?
I mean, you're next door to your
right, but I was so like I knew I was only gonna get like a little over an hour of sleep, and my bag was such a mess. I'm like, oh, I'm not gonna brush my teeth. I don't even want to get my toothbrush out. I'm like, I'll buy a toothbrush tomorrow in the morning, and I'll just brush my teeth at the airport. And then when I got to the airport, I was just so like deathly hungover and tired that I didn't buy a toothbrush. Did brush my teeth until I got home, so my teeth were just coated in Mai Tais.
We weren't like making out with anyone on the plane.
No,
you're fine.
No. All right, Whatnot every Monday. Brian and I are on Whatnot. Whatnot has been
Brodsky.
What?
In my stream tonight, I was selling those Whatnot comics.
Yeah.
Mine went for $250 each pack.
You opened them up?
No.
It's okay.
And they were saying that yours only went for like 60, and I was like, that's probably because I advertised my show for a week. Just giving you a heads up on that.
I put my show up probably about a half hour before.
Okay.
When do you?
I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just showing you the benefit.
You think I have time to do my Whatnot in advance? I'm literally doing it fucking.
But you're using that time to do it, so just use that time to do it at another time. Does that make sense?
I see what you're saying, but no, it doesn't make sense.
Okay.
Because you can at least make the show and the time like any time, and you don't need to put the stuff in yet. But at least they know the time.
They also
but the time is always this. Every single week's the same exact time.
But you make the show. Yeah, that too.
Yeah, but you take pictures of every item. I would never do that. Jesus Christ.
I do that too. Let me read this to you. Okay, listen. New look Kowloons. Big changes are envisioned for the 75-year-old Kowloon restaurant property, okay? The 1,200-seat building is going to be torn down and replaced by 2 6-story mixed-use buildings.
What?
There will be just under 200 apartments in the buildings with commercial space on the first floors, okay?
Broski's going to move. Or if he ever gets divorced, he has a fallout plan, I think.
There are splashes of color and accent and open materials to signify where the retail spaces are, and a little bit of homage to some signage to let people know this is still the Kowloon site, okay? But here's the important part. The current restaurant would remain open while the first building went up. Mm-hmm. Once the first building is complete, the Kowloon would be housed in a temporary space there in the first building until it moves into a permanent spot in the second building. The new Kowloon would have indoor and outdoor seating as well as drive-through lanes.
I'm like kind of confused. There's a lot of...
It doesn't seem like Kowloon's ever going away. It's going to be moving temporarily while the construction is underway.
Okay.
Will they have gigantic places for big shows? I'm not sure. But
I'm not sure either. All right, Major Rewind. Every 2 weeks, Jay George takes you on a trip down Major Memory Lane. And then every other week from the vault, what do we got from the vault?
Do you think that I could put the Galoob episode on audio?
Which
I haven't
one?
watched
The
yet,
one
so
that we just
I don't have
did.
a
For 10 minutes?
educated answer to that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do think you could do that.
Okay, so we're going to put that Galoob episode for the people who are just listening to stuff.
All right. Plugs this week, Friday, I have NWA. I am returning to ATL and Center Stage. I cannot wear, guys, it's been a while to wear my Super 7 robe. Not Super 7, sorry, Power Town robe.
Oh, wow.
It's been a while. Because I only wear it at NWA shows and Gary Damron when he forced me to bring it. So
That's cool.
I made Gary Damron pay me extra. No, I'm kidding. I didn't.
That's very cool.
But I did say, hey, Gary, I'm the NWA champ. I can't lose tonight.
Of course.
So if you want me to bring the title, he wanted me to bring the title.
I got you, baby.
I can't. I'm sorry. If I bring the title, I can't lose. And then the next day, ACW Poughkeepsie, New York. I got a big fatal four-way myself, Matt Riddle, Nick Nemeth, and Richard Dick Christmas Holiday
Man.
for the Striz app.
I mean, well, we both have big matches that day at that show. Awesome Championship Wrestling, Poughkeepsie, New York, the famous Mid-Hudson Civic Center.
I feel so bad
the
for you, Brian.
MJN Center. Guys,
Yeah, I wish I was on that show.
for the first time ever, I'm going one-on-one with the champ, Mike Santana, TNA Wrestling.
Is it a title match?
I don't know. You know, I'm going to have to text Carlos and say, hey, pal, I've been a pretty loyal
Hey, you know what?
TNA employee for a
They
long
need
time
some
now."
footage.
Yeah, that too. You know what? It'd be pretty cool.
And you know what? I'm so glad I'm not you because there's no way this could be like a house show style match. Now Santana's just got the title. He's gonna want to go
Bring
balls
it.
to the wall.
Bring it. Bring it.
No, he's pulling my hair. Nothing. Can't
I
do
mean,
it.
I don't really have those kind of Matt Cardona matches either. It's somewhere kind of in between, but I can. I'm kind of looking forward to bringing it and going with Mike. Like I said, we've never had a singles match before.
You're going to get to the ring this week? Work off some...
First of all, I train every Wednesday at Grad Pro, so
Yeah.
I'm actually always ready. Prior to this show, I have a little double shot on Saturday.
What do you got?
I'm very excited. I sent Mark these graphics that he's not putting on the screen. Prior to Saturday, I will be at Retro Relics in Long Island, New York, my absolute favorite toy store.
You filming a vlog?
Doing a signing. I'm going to try to get there early, maybe in vlog is my plan. If I go like an hour before my actual signing, but I'm signing from noon to 2, and then I got to get right in the car and drive all the way to Poughkeepsie and wrestle Santana. Nice little double shot. But
All right, hold on. Here's the Santana Mischief Night, Poughkeepsie, New York.
There we go.
Hey, Brian,
And
you know, I'm going to put you on the spot here. My dad asked if you would pick him up and drive him to the show, then drive him home. I said absolutely not.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna pretend like
Brian
you never,
thought about it. That was
I'm
nice.
going to pretend like you never said that, but I also am leaving to go to this thing, and I'm not like passing through America.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine being stuck with my dad for 2 hours.
I'll tell him to just
there
go in the
and
back and take a sleep like an Uber or anything. But anyway,
He
Hey,
probably
the
would do
Righteous
that
are on
anyway.
this?
huh?
I didn't know the Righteous
Oh,
were
this
on there.
awesome championship wrestling, guys. If you
Zach Clayton, the
if you
surprise
can-
of Bound for
if you can
Glory.
remotely get to this show, which it could even be sold out. I would look into it. This is ACW.com. It's loaded. It's the real production, like WCW style ramp to the stage. I mean, Tron, lights,
I wanna be
big
on it.
stars. It's freaking incredible. And like I said, it's in a very infamous building. And there you go. My personal appearance, Time Warp, Relic Warehouse. Guys, this is, if you don't know, where I got the 2 Yokozunas. That's
Bro,
what I'm talking about.
Brian, you should make an 8x10 with both these shots. That's pretty fucking cool. Like a dual signed.
Yeah, you know what? That's a great idea.
I'd probably flip the images a bit, but still.
This is a Johnny Clash made flyer here. He's the man.
Wow.
I like that.
But yeah, meeting and greeting at my favorite freaking toy store, and it's just worth it. You know, Lake Grove, New York. So it's amazing. So
It's one of my favorite toy stores,
yeah,
too.
big day.
I can't say enough good things about ACW. I was so blown away the last time I was there that if I were to do Indie Mania, I think I'd team up with ACW and do it there. Because
Wow,
they're a promotional machine.
It's unbelievable. Yeah.
And the shows are fantastic. Hot crowd, historic building, great production. It's like the perfect indie. And Mark, what about you? You just jerking off Lefty?
Wrestle Dream this weekend.
Okay.
Oh crap! There's
wow.
a huge pay per view. Are you allowed to go, or?
I've been on the road the last couple of weeks.
Wow.
I was in Jacksonville helping my guys, spoiler, win another match.
Oh, yeah.
What's going on here?
We are on a roll.
Folks, the premier athletes are winning matches. Be careful of flying pigs this weekend when you're out on the road.
All
Probably
right.
fit into 2025, to be totally honest. All right.
See ya.
1, 2, 3. I'll be back, Jack.
Join the community at MajorMarks.com and get access to exclusive content, behind-the-scenes footage, and become a member of the Major family.
You get bonus episodes on our careers, wrestling figure history, and exclusive interviews with our friends and legends in the business each month.
You also get early access to YouTube videos and, of course, the weekly podcast ad-free and breaking news updates.
Brand new shows featuring
Oh, baby.
and you. Each month, you can interview someone in the wrestling business with the Captain's Log.
Also, buy, sell, and trade in our exclusive Facebook community where people have become friends in real life.
Certain memberships include merch like monthly trading cards and quarterly mystery gifts.
Become a Major Mark and join MajorMarks.com today.